Oh, just so people can't complain that we're 2 minutes late.
Oh.
We're going 1 minute early.
Okay. I get you.
I guess some people will still complain because they're not, DST, so they're like, why you guys so early?
Fuck them. That's what I say. Fuck them. Fuck them.
We would also like to be not affected by DST because DST is stupid. Like,
yeah, we have things like headlights and streetlights and flashlights and floodlights nowadays. We don't need to worry about the fucking sun.
ain't that the truth of it?
Good gravy, Mahalia.
Gravy, Mahalia. Good grief.
Yep.
Brother's amazed. Put them all in the days.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Good grief. It's on the Hacker soundtrack.
Oh. I should have guessed. I should have guessed. Oh, I guess I'll post on the Discord this week.
Yeah.
Since I didn't last week. Look at all this backspacing he's doing over there.
So much backspacing? Oh, I just should have posted that in non-affiliate live. That's what I should have done.
Damn it.
But it's not what I did. I did not follow the rules.
Oh, yeah, we were going to get affiliated. I forgot.
We got to stream on this channel more to get affiliated.
It's podcast time, baby. There we go. There we go. Oh. What's Kai doing over here? Oh, Mosh was waiting for the raid.
Was he?
Yeah, he raided us.
Beauty.
Helix.
Helix has arrived.
What's going on? What's the haps?
What's the haps?
Peeks a cat.
Raid.
One in the mosh. How was the show last night?
How was the show? Was it everything you hoped it would be?
Oh, he's trying to live stream from Nigeria.
Who?
Kai Cenat.
Oh, they had to cancel.
Oh, really?
Why? Colton.
Stage fright.
I mean, it might be.
Colton.
Maybe he got sick.
Indeed. Twitch CEO says boobies live on stream. Thanks to Pixacat.
Thanks to Peakscat.
ISO. What's going on, dude? The company he was tenting equipment from fucked the bed.
Oh,
renting equipment from.
Who's he renting equipment from?
Fuck the Bed Inc. Boobies where? The front page of Twitch. Where they always are.
Yep. Couldn't have been the regular renting company.
No? Why not?
Because they never shit the bed. They're a good renting company.
Okay. Usually...
GK? Was it GK? Was it How Sound? GK or How? I wonder who.
I don't know if Mosh will know.
I mean, I was scabbing.
I saw you got shat on by Killamike. What does that mean?
Kill is one of the Tarkov NPCs. Bosses.
Oh, okay.
There was... I don't know if I talked about it before on stream, but there was one time when I was scabbing and I was just like... I was sitting in a grocery store behind a rack and all of a sudden all these grenades happen and I see Killa just run right past me, destroying a PMC and then run back. And I'm like, okay, I guess he's not going to kill me. That's fine. So I go over to loot the PMC and got out.
Oh, yeah.
But now this time I went up, I'm like, oh, hey, there's a friendly scab over here. He's speaking my language. So I run up there and he just absolutely destroys me. And I'm like, what the hell's happening? And I looked down, I was like, oh my god, it's Killa killed me.
Killa Kapowski. Can't decide if I want to play Workers and Resources or to Helldive while you sweet, sultry lads provide the soundtrack. Well, I don't know what Workers and Resources is. Or I know what Helldivers is.
I mean, did you unlock your mech suit stratagem?
Grind. Start the grind, FOMO. What's that game where they combine all the words to make shit? Universe Simulator or something like that?
Yeah. Unlimited Sandbox or something like that.
Hefe, you got Helldivers?
Of course I do.
Yeah. City Skylines, but way more complicated and set in the USR in the 60s. That sounds dope as fuck.
Yeah.
But I've been seeing a lot of things on TikTok where people will be like, Infinite Craft, that's the one.
Oh, yeah, Infinite
They'll be
Craft.
like, I'm the first one in the world to make this.
Yeah.
And it's like Dead Wolverine Pool Chocolate Sundae Mixer or something like that. And it's like, who the fuck cares that you were the first in the world to make that?
Yep. I know, it's weird.
Let's play WTF, USSR, communism, and exactly. Imagine all the communist cats. Imagine playing Helldivers. SMH my head.
Yeah, you could dive with Mosher right now.
SMH
you go for a hell
my
dive.
head. I'm gonna make the jouch. I'm sure it's been made already, but like, you have to get like spicy with it and be like, jouch with peak sustains on it. Or something.
Yeah,
like
first
that.
you have to get to couch, and then you have to get to jeans, and then you have to combine the two.
Yeah, to make a jouch. I'm sure Jouch has been on Counting Miss Cat, oh man. That used to be my name before the Star Killer stuff. Oh yeah.
Classic.
Yep.
That's your classic name.
Yep.
And we can say that because that was a long time ago.
Yep. You guys seen the Helldivers scam on Steam? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we're talking about it.
Holy shit, I forgot that was you, dude. You were like 13, right? Communist cat. Indeed.
Oh man, did you Happy Bee / Panda
Yes.
popped in, was playing?
I saw that.
I was like, he's like, bro, I'm 19 now. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I saw him rejoin the Discord. Or was he in it before?
Well, he was in it, and then he must have left.
Yeah. So.
And I was like, oh man, how's your brother doing? I'm like, 20 hours, dude.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's been a while. Communist cat. I think I still follow that Instagram account.
Probably. I'm sure I still do.
Oh my gosh.
Very good.
Yeah. Without Impulsive, I wouldn't be here. Old Impulsive.
Yeah, you sure wouldn't.
What's Impulsive up to?
Working.
Nova is a commie. Communist cat was taken down, unfortunately. Oh, Sag.
Of the bEwBies, Jack. What the hell was Jack's actual name, like Twitch name, before he changed it to his actual name? Eclipse 6.
Oh yeah.
E6 still streams, of course. Quaddy, huge streamer now. Impulsive doesn't stream. He's just working, and then Goose, King Goose. I don't know what he's doing. And then here I am, a video content creator.
Was my full name LMAO? Yes, it was.
Eclipse, Quaddy, Impulsive.
Yeah.
And Goose, King Goose.
I don't even know that name.
Good old E6. Yeah, stupid Jack.
Stupid Jack. Why?
He's got the chops to make it.
Yeah.
But he's just too I don't know. He won't do it.
Fair enough. I'm here because of Curbs Wiener. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. The Wiener Boy.
Wiener Boys
Curbs
in the
nuts and sausage. Twig and berries, we call it in Canada. Ho ho ho.
Green Giant.
I think I subbed before I followed. Yeah, I believe that is correct. I'm here for the knees. Let me polish it up for you.
Gross.
Yeah, I think that's what you did do, actually. That was very weird.
She probably forgot she wasn't following.
The only reason that anyone found like that from that group over there was because Tank raided someone on stream, and the raid was like a big fail.
Yeah.
Like they were not commenting or replying or whatever. So he like restarted the stream to raid me. He's like, we gotta raid somebody else. This raid was a fail. So it was him and Tiny came in. And the rest is history. Impulsive streamed once in like November and disappeared.
He sure did. Impulsive also was one that could have made it.
See the one that did the Minecraft slow run?
No, that was Eclipse.
Oh, that was Eclipse.
Yeah, all those boys could have done if they just committed.
Mhm.
If they just committed and did what Quaddy did, they all could have been partnered by now. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Level 4? Holy! You just cruising.
What level are you?
12.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe. I don't know.
We were tormenting E6 during his MC slow run. I don't know any of these names. They were like people that Mikey T was on their like stream team, I guess.
Yeah, I was one of their content creators. They were an esports team.
I could have been
Esports
partner
management
get
thing.
fucking prego. You know what? These things happen.
They sure do.
Yep. If I didn't have a job, I could probably be doing a bit better than I am, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Just have to sell my house and live off that money for a couple of years.
Yep.
Do it up.
Where'd you get that hat from?
Oh, I've had this for a long time.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could be doing better too, but I just, got too much on the plate.
Yes,
Too much
sir.
on the plate. Something's got to give.
Exactly. I actually earn money at my job, so that usually gets preference.
Yep.
Jack streams once in a while. He doesn't know how to use a cheese grater. Hefe, not a partner because he's a Hefe. Oh, you're the boss.
I'm the boss.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I didn't realize.
Literally the boss.
That's crazy.
Can't be partner.
Partner plus, baby.
Get the whole package. Partner plus.
Yeah.
The Partner plus package.
PP package.
It's a package we could offer at Aegis.
PP package?
The partner package. The PP package.
Oh, I see. I see.
You the partner treatment.
I'm bringing my bike for detailing.
Yeah, a PP detailing.
Yeah. Partner plus detailing of my mountain bike.
It's too far to go.
Not really.
No?
Yeah.
Bowers Place? It's pretty far.
Up by Iron Mask?
Yeah.
I know where it is. I could ride up there. Put it in the low gear. No problem.
Get that 100-to-1 gear reduction.
Yeah. Imagine how fucking fast your legs would have to move.
Just moving your legs so fast, moving an inch at a time.
Yeah, basically.
Rotational energy, baby.
I've ridden up to the mall before.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. I've ridden a lot of places.
Yeah.
But not lately, because I don't have a bike.
No.
No.
That's too bad.
I guess.
It's almost time for me to roll the bike out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bike it to work?
Yeah. They didn't last year. I just walked. Not sure why.
I mean, is the warehouse or the store closer?
Oh, the warehouse.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Takes like 10 minutes to get to the warehouse.
There's a place release in there.
Oh, that terrible location.
We were looking at it and we were like, oh, well, this is actually kind of nice.
Where?
It was like unit number 2, like 3 buildings south of you. In
On
that,
South
those
Street.
buildings.
Oh, yeah. Terrible location.
I mean, everything's going to be terrible that we're looking at.
I guess so.
The zoning is just unreal.
Oh, yeah.
We did find a spot just opened up downtown that we might take.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You guys talking about Rooster Teeth unsurprisingly shutting down? Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Yeah. We got a few topics, you know?
Just a few, though. I mean, the last topic we're going to probably spend the most time on.
Death Stranding?
Probably. I mean, we might not.
The Xbox partner preview?
Yeah.
No, dude.
No?
No. There's only 6 games.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh.
No, the first topic is going to be the one We're gonna have to go over all 800 fake games removed from Steam.
I mean, they're all Helldivers too, so.
Yeah. Exactly. Helldivers 2.
Helldiving it 2 times plus 3.
When are they gonna put that game on Xbox? Never.
Never. Sony, baby. It's actually quite interesting that they released that game on PC and PlayStation at the same time.
Why? Oh,
because it's Sony, right?
But I think, weren't they originally PC game company? Like when they did Helldivers 1?
I don't know, because I remember I only played Helldivers 1 on PlayStation.
Oh, interesting. How about the TikTok ban stuff? I mean, we talked about that last time it was coming around, so probably not. So they were talking about that when Trump was still president.
Yep.
But if it was a Russian app, he wouldn't have said they would ban it. But since it was Chinese, he's like, get it out of here. Get it out of here, boys.
Oh, Helldivers 1 released same day as well.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I went to heat up more soul. I didn't heat. I didn't hear. I love it. Soup. Oh, there's like 50 typos. This is great.
Are you in the shower again?
Yeah, exactly. Are you typing with your toes? What's going on here? What Matador asked? Yeah, I said no. We're probably not going to talk about TikTok then, because we already talked about it like when it first came up like 4 years ago.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's anything really new to talk about that in that front.
Yeah, that didn't make the cut.
It did not.
Sorry to tell you.
Make the cut. And by that, I mean, it got cut.
Oh, yeah, right. Exactly.
It all depends on which side of the cut line is making the cut. Because you make the cut and those to the left of the line fall off, right? Or to the right of the line, depending on what hand you are.
Sure, whatever. Whatever you just said. Wait, we don't even have the story about the Twitch CEO saying boobies on this thing.
I know.
So why not?
I don't know.
Put that on there.
It just didn't make the cut, I guess.
But it's the title of the fucking episode. Oh my god. We got to put that on there.
You got to. Did you put it on?
No, it's easier for you to. I got this
way easier
fucking sack of shit I'm trying to use over here, dude. Twitch CEO watching Hawker's Base. No, it was on the live stream about Twitch where Pixacat asked a question about booby streamers. And he read her. I don't know. Did he say your name? I can't even remember now.
No, he didn't.
He just read the comment?
Yeah, he just read the comment.
That's too bad. Yeah. I would have liked to have heard him say Pixacat. He didn't? Sag.
No, he didn't. I was Big Sag. A big Sag. It's a big Sag.
Can you highlight affiliates that are working hard to get to
He just read it,
by
but did not see the word boobies?
like you do partners, maybe less.
I tricked him.
Booby
I mean, it's not like you said like mommy milkers or something like that. So it's not that bad.
No, it's fine. You did it.
Imagine you said that instead, though. Some mommy milkies or milkies, something like that. So good. Did you see that we had a comment on the clip of us talking about the streamer awards?
No.
Someone posted like, actually, QT Cinderella doesn't fix it for Ludwig, and she doesn't like it when he gets nominated because then stuff like this comes up. And I just replied like, yeah, we were joking. We weren't serious. I don't know how you thought we were serious about it.
Right. Some people just don't understand humor, and
I guess
that's just how it is.
Or are we not funny?
Maybe.
Oh god.
It could be.
My life is shattered.
We only
now.
find ourselves to be funny.
My life is shattered now.
And nobody else thinks we're funny.
Oh god.
Everyone's
I don't
like,
even think it was funny, really. We were just like faffing about.
Yeah.
Too old? You're too old?
We
for
are
our
too old.
Too old old humor?
People don't get our old humor. Maybe our sarcasm doesn't come through when we're talking on the internet.
So what's your excuse, Helix? Why are you here then? Can I ask? You son of a bitch. Excuse me.
The youngest guy in the chat.
I'm old as fork. Yeah, ISO gets it. ISO gets it.
ISO understands for sure.
Yeah. What an absolute legend.
Legend. Oh, what? Why is this? Why does this video? Oh my god! I just realized this thumbnail. This video has Amanda Sarkeesian in it.
Oh yeah. Oh, what for that
For
guy?
the sweet baby, yeah.
I'm here for the ride, you son of a bitch. Oh, that's right. Wait, where's that article? You didn't put it on here.
Didn't I?
I don't see
The
it.
sweet baby stuff?
No.
Oh yeah, there's a
Oh.
heading, but because it just linked to a video, I didn't put a link in.
Oh, it's so small and tiny.
Oh yeah, it was big, but when that whole debacle happened, when I was moving stuff around and was deleting your
The
shit, I
debacle?
didn't redo it.
What a debacle.
You watching the A-Team first runs? Ooh.
Watching the what?
A-Team. First runs of the A-Team.
Like the
Let us know if that show aged well or not.
I'm sure it sure didn't. Bam, 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 bam. Wait, is that the theme song?
Yeah. Dukes of Hazzard. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Kind of
Oh.
PDF, like
I didn't copy this. What the fuck?
pro document format.
Oh, I did copy it.
Pediatrics deference to feet.
Bum bum bum.
Oh, pedo.
Mr. I just want to. Oh, does it show this fool's name? I guess not.
Sweet baby? I don't know. When you have a baby, it's a sweet baby because it's your baby. It's a weird name for a company for sure, and if you go to the website, it's even weirder. You're not gonna have a sweet baby?
The hell no, the acting was horrid, just like Magnum PI. The first episode of Magnum PI guest stars Judge Reinhold.
Yeah.
Yeah. A PDF file. I don't think using a company name of just calling it Sweet Baby, I don't think that's anything
Yeah, no.
too crazy. I really like the A-Team. So the movie The A-Team, the whole starting section where they're breaking out, what's his name? Who's locked away? They're not breaking out. Yeah, with Bradley Cooper, but they're breaking into that Mexican prison or whatever. Murdoch? Yeah. Wait, are they rescuing Murdoch? Yeah, they're rescuing Murdoch. That was filmed here in Kamloops.
Was it?
Yeah, it was filmed at
Oh, cool.
Tranquille. What if they think the babies are sweet? Well, I mean, yeah, okay, but I don't think that's the implication. From the psych ward, yeah, that was filmed here. It was filmed at Padova.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Kamloops can double as Mexico. Kamloops, Canada, and the Great White North can double as Mexico.
It is a desert.
Semi-arid desert.
We do live in a desert.
Semi-arid desert. But we are technically.
Yep. We got trees, but we also got cactus.
Yeah, we do. Little baby ones.
Yeah.
They get stuck in your ankle.
And then walk their way up your leg as you're walking.
Yeah.
And you're like, ah, ah. And then they sting a little bit when you pull them out because they got barbs.
Exactly.
Those things get everywhere.
Yep. Did you know that tumbleweeds are an invasive species to North America?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. We got a lot of sagebrush here. Sagebrush and what else do we got? That's it. Sagebrush.
Let's see if I can find the actual name of that. Oh, yeah. Here it is.
Here's what?
The jumping cactus.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. That's like an alien's penis.
Yeah, it just covers the ground. Like, it doesn't grow tall. That's actually, those are super small.
Yeah.
And you don't see them. You're just walking through, like, the sagebrush, and all of a sudden you're covered in the buggers.
I have Poison ivy all over here. I don't think there's much poison ivy around here.
No.
I hate those. Yeah, I think they're not just, I step on them. Yeah, if you're walking a dog and all of a sudden your dog has like 50 of them stuck to him, pretty good. Because it's not like you brought a pair of leather gloves to pull them out of the dog.
Yeah.
You're going to try to grab a spine and pull it out.
You grab a stick.
Yeah.
Shove it off.
Yeah. I saw a great clip of someone doing that. There was like stuck to a guy's leg, and they were using 2 sticks to like grab it, pull it off, and they like yanked it off, and it went stuck in his other leg.
That was with a Troy cactus.
A Troy cactus?
Yeah, those are even bigger and stabbier.
I also have a huge patch of blackberries. Nice. I know where there's some naturally occurring berries.
Well, maybe they're not Troy cactus.
There's also somewhere down by the river, there is a natural area of asparagus growing.
Cholula
cactus.
Well, maybe not Chola. Oh, maybe. They got these boys. Those are big.
Oof. Oof. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'll pass. I have speargrass here to like 2 minutes walk away. All wild. Speargrass here. Is that the stuff that like sticks into your socks? I hate those too. Evolution, baby.
Deadly plants.
Oh, asparagus.
Oh.
Nice.
Asparagus.
Stuff that's sticking in your socks. Or spare grass. I've never heard it called that before.
No, I've never heard it called that either.
Must be an Ontario thing.
Must be.
I like asparagus. I didn't when I was a kid, but I figured out why.
Not enough garlic,
like
not enough butter?
No, it was like eating a limp noodle.
Oh. But all noodles are limp. If
Yeah,
you're
I
having
know.
a firm noodle, you haven't cooked it right.
But I don't want my asparagus to be like a fucking limp noodle. And if it's not limp, it's al dente. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
If it's hard and cracked, you haven't even touched it with water yet.
Yeah. But okay, sorry. My apologies. I had the asparagus. It was like a flaccid penis. Is that better?
Yeah, it's much better.
Limp noodle Drake's penis. There you go. A flaccid penis.
Flaccid penis. In classic jury rig everything style, he's got a Cybertrunk and he just shoots it because they're calling it bulletproof, right?
Drake's pee and flops. Why would anyways, I don't understand why he would send that as Drake. He can swing it around like a helicopter. He's talented.
And is that what he did? Did he send penis pics to people?
It's a video of him stretching it out, I guess. I don't know. I didn't see it. Flaccid Penis sounds like a punk rock band. Exactly. He's very proud of his limp dick.
Somebody was like, check out my limp dick.
But isn't he just Drake? Does he need to send a friggin' video of his dick to somebody?
I don't think so.
Can't he just go to the club? Not even stiff. Maybe he's more of a noodle style.
A hot dog in the bathtub style?
It's still even a little stiff.
I guess.
Like, I don't know. Like a sock full of Jello style. I don't know.
Just imagine a sock full of Jello and what that's like.
What flavor? What flavor? What flavor are we talking about?
I don't
here?
know, like strawberry pudding flavored.
Strawberry pudding Jello?
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's a thing. When he walks, he slaps his leg. Maybe it was deep faked or AI generated.
I mean, when I walk, it slaps my leg. But that's not a big achievement. That might just be my testicles, though. I don't know.
The door knockers.
The door knockers.
G Ballsby.
Clacker balls.
Oh, big balls. How did you do that? That's so awesome. G Ballsby. Oh my god.
G Ballsby.
How did you do that?
You typing in the shower again? What's going on?
Yeah, she's using her toes again. Not a big achievement. I don't know. My keyboard was been acting weird. Apparently, G Ballsby.
G Ballsby.
I didn't mean to say G Ballsby. I meant to say big balls. She's typing in reverse? Exactly. That's crazy. I like that. Pretty good. Excuse me.
You are excused.
It's the baby?
It is the baby.
Jeez Louise. Blaming everything on the baby. He's learning? It's going to be his nickname. That's going to be his Twitch name. Sign up his account. G Ballsby, that's his Twitch name.
Kid typing.
Gotcha. Exactly.
It's all them hormones making your brains all reversed.
Does he just reach out into the keyboard? Yeah, right through the belly button. That's what the belly button's for, dude. Don't you know?
Yep. It's the armhole.
That's how you feed the baby. The baby's arm reaches out and you put a friggin' cherry tomato in there. The baby's good all day. In a pinch, a grape. But they prefer cherry tomatoes.
Jelly donuts.
Jelly donut? No,
Yeah,
Timbit.
Slap that right in there.
A donut hole. I will never get that image out of my head. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's kind of the idea. What, the G Ballsby image? G Ballsby.
That's great. It's a good image.
Yeah,
I like it.
I wish a cherry tomato would do it.
No baby demands 5 slices of pizza.
I don't know if it's all the baby. Just a little arm sticking out of the belly button is? Exactly. Just hand grasping for a cherry tomato. That would be rad. A third arm. Exactly. It's good for like, never mind.
What was this photo?
No one knows. What the hell? Oh, that's when you know the baby's done, is when the belly button pops out.
Yep.
It's like on a turkey, you know?
Yeah, that's the timer.
Don't say it, Curb. I know. I know what you're going to say. Exactly. That's why I said never mind. Yet another bad image. So, like, have you ever had a turkey like that in Canada? I don't think those exist in Canada.
What?
Like the things with the turkey that has the thing that pops out.
What?
You've never seen those before?
No.
Search for like turkey done indicator or something like that. It's like a little thing that is on the turkey that pops out when the turkey's done.
Oh, yeah, you can just buy these.
I've never seen one. I've only ever seen them on like American TV.
Chefcraft.
Yeah. It's like a little fucking plug you stick in your turkey and then the thing,
poultry thermometer.
yeah, like pops out when it's done.
Wild.
Yeah. I've never seen one in Canada ever. You put them all over the turkey? No, not in Canada.
Yeah, in Canada, use a thing. You just stick it in there.
Yeah, then a little red thing pops out. Yeah, just like when your dog gets excited. Nile Red debunked that American cheese does not come from sewage. How would he debunk that, though? Isn't he Canadian?
Yeah.
So did he import some American sewage and try to ferment
he
it
used
into cheese?
the Kraft single slices. That's called American cheese.
Yeah.
And so he just made it.
But why would that even be a thought that someone said, oh yeah, American cheese is made from sewage?
It's just that's just something Helix has said. It's not actually what the thing is.
Oh, okay. I see this.
You literally add like one ingredient to the
So
cheese.
again, last night I asked Helix about a theremin song. He neither confirmed or denied that he's working on one, but he did say he was shocked that he discovered that the theremin was invented in like 1920 or something like that.
Yeah, that's an old instrument.
Yeah, I've been fooled. I'm a fool. Oh, I've been fooled.
Oh, here's the packaging we should have got for the turkey timer.
When am I
Look
ever
at that.
going to
Look at that.
pop up timer? Okay. Have you ever seen one of those for sale? Ever?
No.
No.
No, never.
Those are the ones I use. I just like go and say like, how long should I cook a turkey that weighs X amount of pounds on Google? And they say it's whatever, 15 minutes per ounce or something like that. And then I put the turkey in the oven and I take it out in that amount of time later and it's perfect.
Yep.
So, that's all I do.
You just smoke it, really.
Oh, smoked? Deep fry it. Oh,
Deep
yeah.
Spatchcock it. You got to spatchcock it.
Depends
then
on
it
my oven too.
cuts down the cooking time.
Spatchcock it. I'm not spatchcocking a turkey, dude. I need like 7 ovens. It would be like 6 feet wide. What are you talking about? Spatchcocking?
You gotta spatchcock your turkey, man.
No.
Yeah, you definitely gotta have a big oven to do
Cook
that.
it under
though.
glass too, like pheasant under glass. I don't think so, dude. Well, I have a regular oven. It's not gas.
Trying to make a pipe
fried?
bomb.
Are you trying to make a pipe bomb? You never had a deep fried turkey before? Yeah. If you're not smart about it, it will be a bomb for
Yep.
sure. You have a pro oven
What's a pro oven?
that shit gets hot AF fast. Mine's an old school oven that has a giant resistor in it that heats up.
You got one of these bad boys? Is
Never
that
had
what
a
you're talking
deep
about?
fried turkey.
That's a pro oven.
Whoa.
Look, it's got a spot for a wok built in.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Nice.
I want a pro oven.
Proven.
Everyone needs a proven.
I have an old school stove that serves me well. No mechanical parts, no computer in it. It's a Viking oven.
Viking Pro. The Viking Pro 5 30-inch.
Yeah, where's the noob oven? That's what I have, is the noob oven.
The nub oven.
Oh, ooh la la.
Ooh la la. Get out of here. I don't care.
Is it gas? It looks like it's gas.
It's an $8,000 range.
Looks like that, but a little bigger.
Oh, does it have gold accents?
How could you tell it's bigger or smaller? That picture is so small.
$16,000.
That's new money oven right there.
Yep.
When you don't know better.
Yep.
And you get like, oh yeah, I need gold accents on my oven. That'd look really good in my all gold house.
Get it in black? Oh, that's nice.
Oh my god, that's terrible. 16K to cook eggs? Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing too. If you have a $16,000 oven, you probably have someone cooking for you.
Probably. Hey, dog, what's going on?
Hey, dog. 16K to cook eggs. Cook eggs badly too.
Yeah, 16K. That's amazing. That is a lot of money. Just for an oven that just ignites gas.
Mm-hmm. But it has
some-
gold knobs.
Technically just polished brass, but they look gold. If it had gold, man, those would, I wonder.
Just
if they would
melt.
Just melt right off.
How do you like your eggs cooked? I think sunny side up. Put it on
4K discount.
Put it on top of toast, or maybe dunk your toast in the old runniness, you know?
You got to catch one live? Let's go. You've done it. I like my eggs scrambled
Scrambled is fine.
with a lot of stuff.
Like an omelet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Omelets are the best if I don't have like, we keep buying this breakfast mix, which is just like
Mm-hmm.
some hash browns,
Bacon.
bacon,
Green pepper.
pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just fry that up, make it nice and crispy,
Based.
and then get the eggs in there, and then cheese.
So you can't eat a sunny side up egg?
It's too runny.
Over easy?
I've never liked yolk. Just the I don't know, just yolk.
What about it?
I just don't like it.
So do you like how do you like your steak?
Steak?
Yeah.
The steak's got to be medium rare. I can do it raw too, though.
A raw steak?
Yeah.
I think
But
raw
it's
is
gotta
the
have
absolute best.
It's got to have
Case closed.
crostini and sexy mustard. Get that
Has to
steak
be-
tartare.
Has to be warm.
Steak tartare can be cold.
I prefer my meat to be warm. I love a hot meat in my
A
mouth.
hot meat sandwich.
I love a hot meat in my mouth. Meat in my mouth. Yolk with sourdough bread is heaven. I like how you spelled yolk there.
Yolk.
Yeah.
Get yoked, bro.
Yeah.
We all getting yoked up in this house.
No, that's not how it's spelled. Sorry to tell you. Like in grounded.
Yeah, the way you're spelling yolk is actually a flying term.
Yeah. Curb likes warm meat in his mouth.
It's confirmed. He just
True.
confirmed it.
It's true.
He's not wrong.
I've never had a raw egg or to restrain. No you. No you.
Yolk.
Yolk. Yolk.
That's beautiful.
Yolk.
Get yolk.
Yoke means to tie something. Or it's your steering yoke.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is tied to your ailerons.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm.
Mosh, how do you like your meat?
He likes it yolked.
Yeah. Exactly. So swole. Good lord. Good lordy poo right there. Yolked it is. No, that's not how you spell it. Medium well? No. I order rare and it always comes medium well. Oh my god. That's an abomination.
Just a bit of pink? That's not medium well. That's medium.
That's medium well.
Is that medium well? Just a bit of pink?
Yeah. Cringe. I get it's rare, and it rarely comes properly rare.
Never does.
It's always more well done than rare.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's a beautiful thing.
You gotta go to Atlas to get your steak properly done.
Oh yeah, I mean at a nicer place, yes, it's done right.
Or you come to my place.
Yes. People whine about well done steaks, but like jerky, SMH. Yeah, but a piece of jerky is like a shit cut of meat. Imagine getting a filet mignon and being like, yeah, I'll get it well done.
Try my huevos live.
Still tasty as hell. Yeah, and it's also like chewing an old fucking boot.
That's what you want out of a jerky. You want an old boot.
No, out of a steak.
Oh, out of a steak, you don't want an old boot. You definitely don't want an old boot.
So are huevos, are you using that as a replacement term for his nuts?
Nuts.
Is that what you're doing to me here? Your taste buds are extinct, Mosh. Oh no. Oh no. Anyways. I like a rare steak. It's a beautiful thing. So can you eat a rare steak? Yeah, you said you could eat it raw.
Yeah, I can eat it raw.
So why can't you eat a runny egg?
I've developed raw. Actually, technically, there's a runny egg on your in your tartare, because I think that's part of it.
Yeah.
So I can.
So, but why can't you have one in the kitchen at breakfast time?
I don't know. I just prefer scrambled, I guess. I've made the realization that I'm kind of a one pot person.
Yeah.
So I don't make separate sides. If I'm going to make a separate side, it's a side that just goes right into the main dish.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
But if you're at a restaurant.
If I'm at a restaurant.
And I was like, you're
I
getting a
still get
sunny
scrambled.
side up today?
I mean, I'll
still
eat it.
Sorry, the scrambled eggs are out of...
We're out of scrambled eggs.
The scrambled egg machine is down. Sorry. It's sunny side
I'll eat
up.
it. That's fine.
What about, like, over... Yeah. Easy.
Yeah. I mean, I'll eat it.
I'll eat them any style,
Whatever.
Basically.
Whatever. It's not going to make me throw up, so...
I know people don't like the runny white yolk. Like, not the yolk, but the runny... What is the white part called?
The white part?
It's just called the white?
It's the whites?
Yeah.
The whites and
so
the
why
yellows?
is the yellow called not yellow? Why is it called yolk?
Because it's yolk.
Yeah, but why is the white part called the white?
I don't know. I think it's got like an actual term, white part of egg.
Yeah, I don't like the white part runny. I don't like it all runny, but if there's like a little slime on top, I'm okay with it. That's fine.
It's called the albumin.
Oh, that's why we call it the white
That's
part.
why we call it the white.
How about raw right out of the chicken? Like warm out of the chicken's booty hole? I've never tried that before. It's like pre-cooked a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit warm. So it's called albus is the Latin word for white.
Oh,
So
I
they call it the white.
see.
So it's
Albumin.
albumin.
Albumin?
It's a yeah.
I'm dropping
that does
the new-
not roll off the tongue.
I'm dropping a new album. It's gonna be fire as fuck.
It's gonna be fire. It's gonna contain many yoked songs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when's the egg themed like LP coming out, Helix? Right out of the chicken. That's some country shit right there. Yeah, and then you just have a side of milk squirted out of a cow's teat into your mouth. Reminds me of Nicaragua. Did you know what? No, I was gonna say a joke about Nicaragua's name. Something about water. It's coming soon. Nice. I can't wait. Hard boiled? What about a hard boiled egg?
Parboiled egg.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. That's a rice term.
Oh, right.
Parboiled rice.
Yeah. Wait, isn't that what you do? No, never mind.
Why do you parboil rice?
Hard boiled, always good? Exactly. As long as they're cooked properly. Hard boiled slabs? I know too many people that cook them too long. I love hard huevos.
Hard huevos.
They come out with the gray yolk. No, the yolk's supposed to be yellow, not gray. I like to put hard boiled egg with tuna. Ooh, I've never tried that before. Very yummy. I might have to try that out. If your egg comes out and it smells like a fucking sulfur plant in your house, you cooked them wrong. You hard boiled them wrong, dog. Hard boiled egg, tuna, mustard, mayo. Bam!
Bam lamb.
Oh, Black Betty?
Yes.
Bam, blam. Whoa, Black Betty. I see. Who sang Black Betty?
Bam lamb.
No.
The original?
Yeah, what was that group's name? I can picture him. Young girl went wild. Bam, blam. Whoa, Black Betty.
Lead Belly.
Lead Belly, of course.
Yeah. It was released in 1939.
Oh, no, not Lead Belly. I meant the one that was in the 70s.
Oh, the one that was in the 70s.
Yeah.
That was Ram Jam.
Ram Jam! Yes, it's Ram Jam! Of course.
Ram Jam, your Black Betty all over the place.
I forgot. Ram Jam. Yeah, Lead Belly. No, Ram Jam, yes. Ram Jam.
What's the Ram Jam discography like?
I don't know.
All right, Ram Jam, what have you done?
Black Betty.
Wow, they had quite a few albums.
Yeah. I was listening to some music at work last week. And I listened to T-Rex's Jeepster. Are you familiar with Jeepster by T-Rex?
I mean, T-Rex is a familiar band, but I don't know about Jeepster.
Yeah. I'm a Jeepster for your love. And I was like, what does that even mean? So I Googled it. Doesn't mean anything. He just made it up for the song.
I'm a Jeepster for your love. The Jeepster song.
Yeah. But it was like, sometimes there's archaic terms you hear from the olden days and be like, oh, we don't use that word anymore. How was that used back then? And I was like, what did Jeepster mean? Oh, nothing. It doesn't mean jack shit. I got a song, Mosh, love this one. It's about a guy in a lake in Santa Fe. I don't get it. Are you listening to Jeepster?
Yep.
I'm a Jeepster for your love. You have to play that now. You're riding around in your Jeep. Just blast that so everyone can hear. What is this? I'm going to click this link. The one by Santa Fe, parked by the lake, Dean Summer. What the fuck is this? What is this even song? Why is there a interstate? Why is this thumbnail have an interstate fucking sign in the middle of the lake? What is going on here?
That's how you know it's 60 miles to Santa Fe.
Do you know the way to San Jose? Oh, that's a different song. I got a song for you, Helix. You should remix this one. Let me do this one.
This song is awful.
What, Jeepster?
No, Park by the Lake.
Yeah. Here you go. I got a banger for you, Helix. You should remix this one. America.
That's the thing that's happening.
There you go. This is a very timely song because it's almost summertime. I'm going to listen to this. It's so good. It's summertime. 3-beat slide, dude. It's classic.
Yeah, you should see if you can get the acapella
Of 3-beat slides,
Yeah.
summertime. It's pretty crazy.
Actually, you could probably just get a stem extractor and get the stems.
That's only been viewed 500,000 times, that song, dude. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's like a 50 million view song right there. Oh no. I'm gonna look at this, not listen to it. Oh my god. What is this called? Shawty wanna fuck!
Oh my god.
14 million years ago. Oh my god. Max boy. There's some weirdo shit on the internet. Okay. I got another banger for you.
She's got a big round wet McMuffin. That's a lyric.
A big round wet McMuffin.
Oh, here's the actual music video. Oh, this is just Moist Boy. What?
14 years later, I'm still wiggling my finger to it. Here you go. Here's another one for you. Get some 3-Pac in your life. It's Rap God. Oh no.
Oh, she's looking good. She's got a lot of class, but I want to bust a nut.
Oh no, you know Miles? I think I know you know Miles.
What? Oh yeah.
Which one?
No, the
You know
light up
Miles?
sketchers, yeah. I just got a pair of shoes and light up.
Yeah, I see the one that says like my grandma just called me the N-word. Is he the one that is he the guy that did that song? Yep. Okay. Yeah, I know who he is.
My
They keep
God.
showing me his like things on TikTok. It's like the top 10 you know Miles songs. Top 10.
What are you talking about? Top 10. What's going on here?
I'm shocked he hasn't gotten platinum. He's
Kidding.
fucking. He's gonna go uranium. Water time. Getting that water, agua they call it. Anyways, I'll be waiting for the 3-beat slide remix of Summertime, and then also the remix of Rap God by 3-Pac. I'm excited to see what you do with them. Make it happen, baby. Uh-oh. The star is here. The star is here, everybody. Well, come on. He's not like a dog. You can't pet your lap and have him jump up. Come on, Frank. Come on. I'm not picking you up. Ain't your slave. Oh, there we go. Franklin D. Roosevelt's here.
Sure is.
He's here. Ugh. With his bony ass feet on my lap
Bony ass.
and his tail in my face. Sign of dominance to stick his tail right in my eye. Bye, Frank. I don't know. What did ISO send?
Bob Noxious.
Bob Noxious. What is this?
It's just.
This looks like it could have been filmed here.
I know.
It was just a still shot.
It's just a still shot of somewhere. Could be here. Could be here.
London Pride, and by pride I mean a meth addict on the corner of Sackville and Hamilton screaming at you while swinging a VCR over his head. That's one of the comments on this video. Oh my god. Some guys I know from London, Ontario. Oh, interesting. Well, it's in my my history now, so I can check it out after the podcast. My recs are all gonna be fucked up now because I got like all these weirdo songs and shit
right
in my history. Frank's showing off his only feats.
Only pause.
Only beans. Frank loves that. Yep.
He is just sitting here purring in my ear.
What a guy. He's vibing.
He does this thing when I'm playing Tarkov, because I play Tarkov close to the thing, the desk. So he stands on my lap and then gets up, goes around the monitor, stands on my lap again. I'm like, what are you doing?
He's just doing his laps, you know?
He is just doing his laps.
Getting his steps and shouty wanna fuck, light up Skechers. It can't get better than that.
Probably not.
I went to a show in my hometown and drunk as fork, and them and people were sticking Bob Noxious stickers all over the cop cars. Nice. Hey, Frankie, baby.
Should we start the show?
Sure.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 163.
Oh my god.
That's
Incredible.
right. It's the 163rd episode.
That's crazy.
I'm Mikey T. And of course, across from me is Curb Stomped.
Bonsoir.
You can find us everywhere under our respected monikers. And you, yes, you are listening to StreamVoid podcast. This is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
Really?
It certainly is. Actually, when I'm at work,
yeah,
and the boys come in and they were like, "Oh, we just listened to the podcast."
Yeah,
and they always say that. It's the tagline. It's catching on.
Exactly.
It's a show about life and video games and everything in between.
I did notice that we got a couple changes on the Patreon in the last week too.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple people bumped them up. You know, pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Thank you for
nice.
that.
Thank you
Appreciate
so much.
That.
I'm derailed now. I don't
sorry.
know what I'm talking about.
Work.
Oh yes, work. The everything in between section of this podcast, where we talk about everything in between what we're doing, which is work.
Yeah. What you said.
What I don't even know what I said. I'm just saying words, and they may or may not make sense to the ears that are listening to them. So I don't know.
Perfect.
Do the thing.
Okay.
Do the thing. You know what to do.
I worked for 5 days. A work week, I believe they call it.
Yes, a classic work week and a standard 5 day.
Who decided it was 5? You have to work 5 days and then get 2 off.
It's better than working
7
days.
But still, like, what the fuck,
off.
Man? Shouldn't we be down to 4 and 3 by now?
We should be down to 4 and 3 by now.
Yeah.
I'm sure of it. 10-hour days, 4 days a week.
No. 4 days a week, 8 hours a day.
Oh,
just
with a pay
more.
bump.
Yeah.
With a pay bump.
Fuck that working 8 hours, 10 hours bullshit.
I'm okay with working 10 hours.
No, I'm not. I'm not okay with it. Anyways, I was at work and it was fine, whatever, the usual. I have to deal with this guy at work who he drives me crazy. So I buy stuff generally, whatever.
Yep.
But when I get stuff from China, I don't deal with the Chinese people. We have a guy that does it.
Oh.
So like I'll do the order and I'll give it to him and then he'll like send it to them. He'll deal with shipping, customs, all that shit, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I don't know what his deal is like maybe he's just a know-it-all or whatever, but I'm working and I get a text from him and he's saying like, I had ordered something from the States, and we use a broker to bring it into Canada. So they clear it through customs, so we don't have to do anything. We pay them to do it. So it'll come to the warehouse in like Washington State.
Yeah.
They ship it across the border into Canada, and they do all the work, right?
Yeah.
And we have a broker we've used for a long time. So anyways, it's coming. I've got an email. They needed more information, blah, blah, blah. So I get a text from them saying like, oh, you used the wrong broker. I need the pack. I need the invoice because you used the wrong broker. We don't use them. We haven't used them in 4 years. And I'm like, I use them all the fucking time. Like, what? I'm like, I literally used them like multiple times this year, and I used them last year. He's like, nope, we haven't used them in 4 years. And I'm just like, buddy, I fucking use them all the time. And this is by text, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, no, we don't use them. So I'm like, fuck, okay. I'm going to call him, but I'm going to fucking wait like half an hour before I call him, because otherwise I'm going to lose my fucking mind talking to him. So I call him, I'm like, look. Oh, then he texts me like, the owner is pissed that we're using this company.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my fucking God. So I call him, I'm like, we use this broker, okay? I've used them all the time. I don't ever use the other broker. He's like, oh, well, you know, like, we're trying to do with these guys give us a better deal, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, but like, I've used them last year. So like, don't tell me that we haven't used them in 4 years when I've used them multiple times, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what's going on. So he's like, okay, well, they're trying to charge us too much, so we're going to use this other broker. I need this info. Anyways, I send it. So later the owner comes in and he's like, you know, talking to me about other stuff. And he's like, oh, did you send him the info he needs about the broker? And I was like, yeah, what's the deal with that? Like, when I submitted it last year, like, it was fine to use this broker. He's like, yeah, they're just trying to charge us too much this time, so we're just going to use these other guys and see if it makes a difference. He's like, I think they're trying to screw us over because we don't use them as much anymore. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, well, what about like this order I just did the other day that uses this broker? And he's like, oh, that's fine. Just leave it. It's no problem. And I was like, okay, so he wasn't pissed off about it.
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
he was upset with the company, but he wasn't pissed off that I used this company.
Yeah.
So I just was like, fuck this guy, man. Jesus Christ. He always just pisses me off.
Just blows everything up out of proportion.
Well, and then,
just doing stupid stuff.
Again, with the China stuff, it'll be like, okay, I'll be like, I'm going to order like whatever, coolers. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, fine. So I'll do up the whole order with coolers, send it to him, and he'll be like, oh, there's a new listing. It's all changed. And I'll be like, well, why didn't you fucking tell me that when we were talking about the coolers before?
Right?
So then I'm just like, well, I'm not doing it again today. So then I wait another week or whatever. And he'd be like, oh, we're behind on this now. And I'm like, you fucked me over, man. I have other shit I got to do. I did it. And then you told me it was wrong. So fuck, you can wait. Fuck you. So stupid, man. Anyways, he's caused a lot of trouble for that kind of stuff.
I mean, even the owner could have told you that, or somebody could have told you you weren't using those brokers anymore.
But we are using it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's just he made it like a big deal that we used it when all it was is like, oh, this one, we want to try it with the other one because the price is bad on this one. And it was just like, why didn't you? Anyways, he's the one where we have these custom shirts with, I might have even said this before. We have our custom like store brand shirts and one has a logo on it and it says something like, it's supposed to say all a woman needs is blank.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. But when we get it in, it says all a women needs on it, right? So as soon as I see the sign, I'm like, oh, why does it say women? It's supposed to say all a woman needs, right?
Yeah.
So I texted him because like, I'm thinking like, well, if we ever reorder these, we don't want to have it with a friggin' grammatical error on it. So I'm like, oh, this shirt came in, but it should say woman, not women. And he's like, no, man, it's cool. And I'm like, no, like a woman is singular and a women is plural. And he's like, no, man, it's like past tense. It's fine. And I was like, past tense? What the fuck are you talking about? So I just was like, whatever, dude. And then the other thing too is like, again, this is, so we wanted to make these logos, right?
Yeah.
We wanted to make enamel cups.
Mm-hmm.
So like for camping.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are camping themed.
Yeah.
So rather than like thinking like, oh, I better look at these to see if they make sense, he just took every design we had and sent them to China and they made them up.
Mhm.
So we get this load. We get like 200 mugs that say, this mug says, "This is my lucky fishing shirt" on the fucking mug. So I was like, what is this? He was like, oh yeah. It's like, what are you doing, man? Like, Jesus Christ, it takes 2 seconds to look at them.
Do you guys need to hire a QA?
Well, it's like they need someone to look at what he's doing.
Yeah,
We're
QA.
like, well, but like if you would have sent it to anybody else, they would have like seriously, the shirt's up for 1 second. I'm like, oh, it's wrong.
Yeah.
So if like I would have seen the design before they had them made, I would have been like, yeah, this needs to be fixed. But no, he just has it and then anyway, it's fucking so stupid.
Just crams it through.
Anyways, while I'm at work, I decided I have my Audible credit, so I was like, I'll need to get a book. So Dune's been on everything recently, so I was like, I'll listen to Dune, right? It's quite the book. I'm like halfway through it maybe, but it's like, oh wow, you spent a lot of time like designing the world of Dune.
Yes.
You know, it's all like well done.
Yes.
I've read some other science fiction. I don't know if it's because it's more modern or whatever, but it's just like, this is not that well thought out. It's obviously Frank Herbert knew where he was going when he was writing Dune and how it was going to get from point A to point B, and it was like well written out. Whereas a lot of times you'll read something and be like, they didn't know what the fuck how they were going to end this, you know?
Yeah.
So it's very interesting, and it's kind of like the world backstory history of the Dune universe, where it's like, well, he really thought about like how things will like, oh, this is the Orange Catholic Bible, and then they see these like prophecies around the galaxy, and it's just like, oh wow, okay, crazy. So I'm liking it a lot. But the other thing I listened to was, I decided for some reason, I was like, you know what I should listen to is the Yakuza episode we did on the StreamVoid podcast where you were on vacation. We didn't have an episode, so I just made the whole game club into one 5-hour episode of the podcast. So I listened to that for some reason, and it was interesting anyways to remember what was going on in that. But right at the start, there was a bunch of wrong information that I said because I didn't know enough about the series at that point, you know? Like I said that Yakuza 0 was a remake. It wasn't a remake. It was a new game.
Oh.
It was the first game in the remake engine they did before they did Kiwami 1 and 2.
Yeah. Okay.
And then other things, small details where it's like, oh, that's wrong. But it was still interesting to hear back to what we thought about it and all the, there was parts where I forgot about like what happened in the game. I was like, oh yeah, that happened. That was cool as fuck. So
I mean, there's so much that goes on in the Yakuza game. It's hard to remember everything for an episode unless you like taking notes, which is what I've been doing in the Discord.
Well, I mean, we remembered pretty much everything while we played it. It's just looking back on it, I would be like, I forgot about that. So, but it was also like listening back and being like, oh, we don't really know anything about the series or what's going to happen. So it'll be like, we think this is going to happen. And, there's a whole part where I'm like, oh, she's the owner of the lot. And you're like, how did you get that? And I'm like, well, don't they say it? And you're like, no. And I was like, oh, well, isn't it obvious? And you're like, well, not really. Like, I didn't think she was the owner of the lot. And I'm like, oh, well, how did I come to the decision she's the owner of the lot?
Oh, you sleuthed it out better than I did, I guess.
Well, and then you're like, oh, it kind of makes sense. But it was just like, where did I get that idea? Because I just took it as fact.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, she owns the lot. And you're like, huh? What? So, yeah. And we both thought Tachibana was going to be the bad guy at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Which was not what happened. And yeah. It was pretty fun to listen to anyways.
Yeah, we definitely didn't pull the Tachibana and her being brother and sister.
Yeah,
not
no,
even
definitely
close.
not. But yeah, it was pretty fun anyways.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was pretty much it for work, really. Nothing too crazy, just fucking dealing with that moron.
Very good.
What about yourself?
Just work. It's fast and it's slow. There's lots of work to do and then there's little work to do. I don't know if I talked about it on the podcast, but I submitted a bid for $1 million contract with a company, which I won't name, just for whatever it is.
Yep.
And I was like, whatever, I'll do my best. I've never submitted a bid for $1 million it was a request for pre-qualification so you could bid on the bid.
Okay, so it's like this is what our bid will maybe look like
this
if we
is
do an
this
actual
is the
bid.
company. This is what it's going to be like. These are the people involved
Yeah.
and all this kind of stuff. And this is how we are able to do this job.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many people they send it out to, but it's a fairly big government contract, right?
Yeah.
And so Monday or Tuesday, we found out we're shortlisted.
Oh, nice.
So there were 4 other companies that were picked,
Yeah.
and we were one of them.
Nice.
I'm like, wow, I blew a lot of smoke up our ass.
Nice.
To get this. But I mean, it was all true, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was crazy. I didn't think we would get in. They're like, well, here's some stuff that you're going to need to get done before
Nice.
you even get to bid on this.
Oh, really?
And so, yeah, we got all the prints and the documentation
Mhm.
on Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that.
Yeah.
And we have 15 days,
Mhm.
15 actual days, not business days, actual days to get everything together.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to have to go down to Vancouver
Oh, crazy.
to look at the sites on Tuesday.
Oh, orange hard hat? What color hard hat are you going to be wearing?
No, I don't know. I'm actually gonna need to go out and get a new hard hat because my hard hat is a crew hard hat, so it's covered in stickers and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna need to go get a new one
Nice.
to wear when I'm on site.
Nice.
Just a white one, you know.
I mean, if it doesn't really have to be that specifically good, I know where you can get a hard hat.
Yeah, so I know.
They're not probably CAA approved or anything or whatever, but CSA approved. But they look like a hard hat.
Yes. I will probably take some petty cash and go get one.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So yeah, that's going to be the thing for next week. Spend a night in Vancouver.
Nice.
Visit the Vancouver office.
Nice.
And do some work there.
Very good.
Yeah, very surprised that we actually made the short list
Nice.
because there are larger construction companies out there. We're actually fairly small,
Mhm.
but yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good that my bid.
Yep.
My
And you get a
RFP
bonus
got
when
in there.
when they actually choose your bid, right?
Yeah,
Percentage
maybe.
wise? Percentage of the bid?
Percentage of the bid, yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah,
You know,
1%,
5%, 1% even.
1%? Yeah,
It's still a good bonus.
exactly. No doubt.
And we're negotiating with another company on another project to help them do this project, which is one of the projects we were already in, directly to the primary.
Mm-hmm.
But since they've gone to subcontractors, now we're going to sub to a sub to do the
Oh,
work. And
so who's going to be the Dom?
I won't say anything about the companies involved.
Okay.
But yeah, they accepted our rate card on that. So
Nice.
we're going to be starting work on that
Nice.
soon. So,
Beauty.
but right now, everyone's kind of just
Waiting around. Yeah.
We did get like Thursday evening, we got like 300 poles to transfer. So in telecom, in power, you use wood poles, and wood
Mhm.
poles don't last forever.
Yeah.
And so eventually what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to change those poles out.
Yeah.
And that's a job that just, it's forever, right?
It's evergreen, they
It's
call it.
evergreen. Yes. There's always going to be that work to do.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they tried doing concrete
Yeah.
poles and
They
they
were
tried
worse,
doing,
right?
oh yeah, they were worse
Mhm.
because anytime you would put any kind of metal into it,
Mhm.
it would immediately start to rust the rebar that's on the inside.
Yeah.
So those would, and they're even harder to change out than wood poles.
Yeah.
So they eventually went just straight wood poles.
Yeah.
And now, yeah, we just got given 300
Mhm.
to do.
Nice. So, speaking of wood poles, as a little aside here, I noticed in BC, like, I don't know if it's because we have like a nice forestry industry or whatever, but all the poles are generally straight as an arrow and
Yeah.
whatever. When I was in Ontario, they were using the crookedest shit you would see. And you know how sometimes we have the cables coming down from
Yeah.
the pole? There would be poles that would have like 6 cables. It was crazy just because it's so fucking deformed.
Yeah, they get deformed, they get deflected. Like anytime there's like a slight like bend, like where the road curves or whatever, any slight corner that you got to put in down.
Well, not
guys.
even it was just the
And the
the
poles are all
pole would be
curved.
like shaped like a C.
It's a banana pole.
Yeah, it was crazy. Because as soon as I went there, I'm like, why are there so many cables on all these poles? What the fuck? It's crazy.
Yeah, there are 5 different classes of poles.
Mhm.
5 being the worst, 1 being the best.
Yeah.
And yeah, it all depends on the construction you're doing.
Mm.
Like
Yeah, I
just-
never really see bad ones out here, though.
No,
Mhm.
all the bad ones are usually taken out quite quickly
Yeah.
because they have BC Hydro. We use a lot of BC Hydro poles
Mhm.
because they go in and put the power up and you put your telecom on
Yeah.
however many meters below.
Mhm.
And so we are the main prime contractor. Their contracted to do those pole transfers when those poles need to get fixed.
Mhm.
So Hydro goes out, put the pole in, transfer the thing, and then you have to go out there and do the telecom.
Yeah.
And that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're Williams Lake, lots of Williams Lake stuff, lots of 100-mile stuff, all the way in between there, all the way to Bella Coola.
Thriving metropolis of Williams Lake.
So that's going to be good.
That can be overnight work for some boys.
Oh yeah, we're going to send some boys up there for sure.
Oh my god! Well, as long as they go have lunch at the Dog and Whistle, they'll be in business.
It's a good place.
Oh yeah,
it's a good place.
Get a nice sunny side up egg.
Been there? The Dog and Whistle?
Have you been there? I've definitely been there.
I mean, I've been to Williams Lake tons of times.
Yeah. You got to go to the Dog and Whistle. Come on, buddy. Jeez, please.
And 100-mile. I was thinking 100-mile, but that's in Williams Lake, right?
Yeah, the Dog and Whistle's in Williams Lake.
I can picture the building in my head.
Oh yeah.
One of the guys went there and they had like a terrible time.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've not had a bad time there.
I never got to go. It's
got very bad reputation in Williams Lake because I told when we went up there, I told like the people that live there, I'm like, I'm going to the Dog and Whistle for breakfast. They were like, oh my god. I was like, I don't care, dude. It's like a fried piece of bacon and a sausage and an egg. Like, what the fuck?
Right? You can't fuck that up.
Yeah, not really.
No. They got a good gaming store in Williams Lake though. That actually rents video games.
Oh wow! No, I've never
crazy.
Been in that place. That's for sure.
It's stuffed full.
Oh, maybe I have been in there a long time ago.
I think they got 4 or 5 playing tables in there as well.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a nice little store, and yeah, you can actually rent video games from there still.
Oh, nice.
It's wild.
Crazy.
Yeah. Whoa.
NES games. Frank's attacking the whole setup here. Frank's the cat. He's attacking the setup.
He's attacking the setup. Hang on, I just got to make sure we're still recording, and I believe that we are.
Frank. What a guy.
Can't attack the setup, bud.
Williams Lake.
We're still recording. Yeah, Williams Lake gaming store. Really nice.
Nice.
Speaking of gaming stores, they just pinged my credit.
Oh, really?
Which is really good.
That's a good sign.
That's a good sign. The longer it takes for them to approve the loan, that's a good sign.
Why?
Well, because if we get a message right away, that means no, they denied it.
Oh,
now they're doing like a second read.
But what if they pinged your credit and we're like, "Holy fuck you, that's a yes." Tell them right now.
Yeah, if it's a yes, good to go. We have 2 locations in mind currently.
Mm-hmm.
There's one nice and big, nice and open, but Mount Paul Way.
Oh God, that's a bad location for anyone not familiar with the area.
Yeah, Mount Paul, but because it's on because of the land it's on band land, there's no zoning requirements out there.
Oh, yeah.
There's no zoning, so you can just put whatever in whatever, and it doesn't matter.
Strip club.
Yeah, you could put a
gaming / strip club.
It could happen.
Yeah,
we get more views like that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We'd be in the beaches, pools, and hot tubs category all the time.
Exactly.
What's the cross section? Probably pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Probably pretty big.
Yep.
And then there's another one downtown on Victoria.
Nice.
Which is, I think it's 2,400 square feet, which is exactly what I want. And it's nice and open, and it's redone very nicely in there. It was some kind of office, but it was like one of those open concept offices. So there was just like, little divider, which were not permanent. And that place looks really nice. It's got black walls. It's got one black accent wall. I'm like, oh yeah, this is it. This is the place.
Nice.
But yeah, it's within our price range. I think it's $5,200 a month.
Good Lord.
Which is within our price range.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We were hoping for something around there. That's what the whole business plan is lined up to be, around 5,000. So a couple $100 extra a month.
Crazy.
Isn't too bad.
Crazy.
But we were hoping to avoid downtown.
Yes.
Though, everything that is large and open is zoned for industrial.
Oh, yeah.
We were looking at, there's that one liquor store that isn't there anymore by Fox and Hounds. What is that pub over here?
Yeah, like by where the bowling alley used to be.
Yeah. So that liquor store is gone, but that's zoned C8. And C8 zoning is you can only put a liquor store, a marijuana store, or a pub in there.
Oh,
that's it.
Make it a gaming pub store.
I don't think there's enough room for a kitchen in there and to have all the room that we need. But that would be something that we would want to do too. Hot food.
Yep.
That'd be beautiful.
Just greasy game boxes everywhere.
No, it'd be like not greasy food. Try and not do greasy food anyway.
Dude, seriously. It's a
What?
gaming store.
Yeah, you got to have the grease.
And Mountain
gotta have
Dew. That's
grease.
all you need.
Grease and Mountain Dew.
I know you're thinking you're going to be selling some mineral water or something. No. Mountain Dew. G Fuel.
G
Where's
Fuel.
the G Fuel wall?
Oh yeah. I wonder the supplier we're using does not sell G Fuel. So I wonder if we can find a supplier that actually does sell G Fuel.
I think you can
That's
probably
gonna
only
have to
get it
be-
straight from G Fuel. I think that's their whole thing.
Probably.
Anyways.
I'll have to look into it. I'm going to put that on the list.
And Guru.
And oh yeah, well, I get Guru bulk from the store from the source.
Yeah, but maybe if you're a vendor, you get a better deal.
Yeah, maybe. I'll have to see.
I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
My Guru order just showed up yesterday.
You're gurued up for a
I'm
week?
gurued up for a week.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, I was on your stream and I was like, they shipped it in one box, two
Yeah.
flats in one box. And that was heavy. It's like a big box.
Yeah.
Like, why did you put the two boxes into one big box and then ship it like that? That doesn't make any sense.
You need a hand cart.
Yes, definitely needed a hand cart on that guy.
No kidding.
Went and saw Dune last night.
Dune Part 1, Part 2.
Dune 1, Part 2.
Yep. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Yep.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
3D? Yeah.
We actually just went and saw it in like regular
Regular D?
D.
Yep.
Because the other shows were sold out. We were just like last minute. We're like, oh yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
Because we got like a gift certificate from the wife's parents or something like that. Or
Nice.
grandparents. I think it was parents, her mom, to go and see a movie. So we were like, oh, well, it's time. Let's go and see it. Dune's out.
Nice.
Yeah, we liked the first one. First one was great. Second one, amazing.
Nice.
There were some questionable choices.
Like, they change stuff?
Not so much they changed stuff, because I don't know the story according to the book. I only know the story according to
Oh, you never
the
read
first
it?
movie. No.
Oh.
No, I've never read it.
Okay.
The like OG 80s
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Stewart
David
movie.
Lynch movie, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, David Lynch. We couldn't remember the director of that one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one was super good.
Except when they have their shields on, they fight, they look like Roblox characters.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And this one is it continues on the story and
Nice.
it's amazing.
I would think so.
Everything's amazing, except there is one casting choice where I was like, why?
Okay.
And then some of the acting from one of the main characters, I was like, what? I don't know. I don't know if
Okay.
this is it.
Okay.
I don't know if this is it.
I'm gonna watch them once I finish
Yeah.
listening to the book, audiobook.
But other than that, it's great.
Nice.
Love it.
Cool.
Loved it. Super good.
Nice.
Video games.
Uh-huh.
Played them.
I've heard of them.
Let's just say, I guess I played Game Club, so video games. I played video games.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
I literally only played Tarkov for the most part.
Why?
Just so much Tarkov, dude. It was
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah, it is.
We had
crazy.
like a 4-stack going
you.
of PFCs. Just roaming around getting tasks done.
Oh, yeah.
It was great. But when you unlock Jaeger, he gives you the hardest tasks ever. And it's all like stuff where you have to go to this map called Woods, and it's
Mhm.
big and woody and open,
Yeah.
and there's foliage everywhere, and you just get sniped from like rocks that you can't even see from. And some of the tasks are like, hey, take this bolt action sniper rifle, don't put a scope on it, use your ion sights, and hit kill scavs from 40 meters.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, oh, kill scavs in the arm from 40 meters.
In the arm?
Yeah, you have to shoot him in the arm from 40 meters. Oh, shoot him in the leg from
In the
40 meters.
Wait, what? Why would they do this?
I don't know. They just make his tasks so hard. I don't
It's so
understand.
Stupid.
They're super hard tasks.
That's like just luck based, not skill based.
Well, I guess if you're running the right bolt action sniper rifle.
But like
With
you have
the
to
right
shoot
ammo.
a guy in the arm enough times to kill him.
Yeah, this is wild.
Like
It's
as soon
difficult.
anyways, whatever. That sounds terrible, but
It was, we played for like 8 hours straight on Friday.
good lord.
It was good. It was a lot of fun. And then that Game Club,
Okay.
but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
How about you?
I played Vintage Story.
Yes, you did. Lots of vintage story.
I must have played something else during the week too. Maybe Infinite Wealth. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know if I did.
I think
it
you
was just
played
Vintage Story. Yeah.
So when you in Vintage Story, when you find
Uh huh.
surface
Yeah.
copper
Copper.
or
Uh-huh.
surface whatever,
Yeah.
you go is that indication that you can go underneath and
Yeah.
find more?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
the first step of Vintage Story to getting to like the out of the Stone Age is you need to get copper, but you can't get copper from like rock unless you have a copper pickaxe.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way to actually get a copper pickaxe is to find one randomly in like a cache, which is super rare,
Yeah.
or finding surface copper, which is not in the rock. It's just like copper nuggets.
Yeah.
They're already out of the rock. And you need 20 copper nuggets to make a pickaxe. But you also need a copper hammer to break the nuggets that you get out of the rock.
Yeah.
So yeah, running around and looking for surface copper is the thing. Or you can pan it as well, but panning's for
Slow and arduous.
the lames.
I would imagine it's slow and arduous being its Vintage Story.
Yeah, like I actually I didn't pan any, but I was panning bony soil, which is like grave robber fuel. And I was like, I just want to find a candle, and like I panned like 20 stacks, not 20 stacks, but 20 blocks of sand, which breaks into like 5 pans. I didn't get a single candle, so. But when I was running around, I found one surface copper thing that had like 70 nuggets, so I was set for my copper.
That was the most insane sentence I've ever heard.
Which one? The bone soil?
The bone soiled grave robber fuel. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about?
Well, you can
if I didn't know that we were talking about this vintage story, which that none of it makes any sense to me, but because it's Vintage Story, it's like, okay.
You find a ruin and there'll be like bony soil, which is where someone was buried. So you can dig it up and then you can pan through the soil to find man-made treasures. One of them being a candle. Yeah. And I wanted a candle, but I didn't find any.
Huh.
So anyways, I'm fully set with copper now.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's fully decked out. So.
Nice.
I'm trying to record. I have an idea for how I want to do a YouTube series.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if I can actually pull it off, but I have an idea anyways. But yeah, I think that was all I played really.
Yeah, I don't seem to recall you streaming anything else other than Vintage Story.
Played Pokemon Sleep. That's easy to play. You just close your eyes and you're playing it.
You close your eyes and lose consciousness.
Yeah, and then you're playing it. So, yeah, pretty good anyways.
Yeah, very good.
That was about it.
Nice.
Yeah, nothing else.
Nothing else?
No, I don't think so.
I have so much insurance to take in Tarkov. So,
oh god,
I'm going to go back to Tarkov for a second. I was thinking about upgrading my edition so I could get more stash space. So I'm playing with playing with a couple guys who have the Edge of Darkness edition, which comes with a bit larger stash.
Uh-huh.
And I'm watching them stream it. I'm like, oh my god, just guns and armor and ammo and everything in there. I'm like, oh my god, I can't fit any of this stuff in my stash because it's so small.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I'll just upgrade my edition. It's fine. And I look at the upgraded edition. It's still 68 USD.
Oh my god.
Like,
it's outrageous. So you did it anyways?
No, I didn't.
Oh wow.
I can't afford that right now.
I'm kind of shocked actually.
I can't afford it right now. I need more Twitch bucks, but I don't stream.
Yeah, why didn't you stream Tarkov for 8 hours?
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
I was thinking about it, and then it just kind of happened that we went for 8 hours.
Okay. I mean, I streamed Vintage Story for 10 hours yesterday.
Yes, you did. So. I woke up and the VOD was playing on this computer down here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, 9 hours.
Yeah. I had a headache too, and I wasn't really going to.
Yeah.
But I was just like,
anyway.
Didn't turn on the camera, just used the PNG tuber. And then YOLO'd it out.
Oh, yeah.
YOLO'd it out.
PNG tuber.
Yep.
I have a lot of insurance to claim in Tarkov.
Yep.
And now I'm going to have to sell a whole ton of stuff just to get some of the gear back that I
Well, doesn't that mean you have too much gear then?
Well, yeah, because every time you lose all your gear, but then you have to buy more gear to keep playing the game.
Oh, sounds like a vicious cycle.
It is a vicious cycle. It's a game that you love to hate.
Yeah.
And now all my insurance claims are coming in. I don't have enough space to claim it all. And you only get 3 days to claim it.
SMH.
And then they just keep it.
SMH.
Your insurance is just like, you didn't claim it, I'm keeping it.
Exactly.
I can't hold on to this stuff forever. Yeah.
Exactly.
What a game. And people are kind of angry because they started microtransactions.
Did they?
After saying that they weren't going to do microtransactions.
Oh, they went back on their word?
They went back on their word.
Can't believe it.
I mean, people I guess maybe they're having a hard time attracting new people to the game to buy the game.
Well,
they
it's
feel like
filthy Russian spyware, so
yes,
people shouldn't be installing it on their computer.
it's true. But they added the ability to buy more bank space or stash space
Oh yeah.
at like one line at a time.
Who
For like
cares?
$4.
Who cares?
Exactly. Just give the guys more money.
It
It's
doesn't
fine.
matter. It's not
It
like
doesn't
it's
matter.
giving you. I guess it maybe gives you a bit of a gameplay advantage because you have more selection, but
Yeah.
it's not like they're giving you like a gun or extra like powerful bullets or something like that.
Yeah, and that's the game is all about bullets.
Yeah.
You got to have the powerful bullets, and that's how it works. That's how you win the game.
Uranium rounds.
Yeah, depleted uranium rounds.
Yeah.
But they're thinking they removed Edge of Darkness edition, so you can't buy that anymore because that comes with when they originally released it. They were like, this comes with all DLC. Like you don't need to buy any DLC because that comes with it. But now they're having issues, monetarily. They can't. They don't have enough money in the coffers, I guess, to continue the game.
It's either
development.
sell more stash slots or make the game easier, like
more accessible. Yeah.
which will turn everyone that already plays it off. So
Yeah. You don't want that game more accessible. It's designed to be hard as frig.
exactly.
But they're thinking that it might go 1.0 soon.
Wow.
There's only one map left. That
Maybe they should add it to Steam. Then they'll get some money.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what they should do.
Yeah. Anyways.
There's one map left
Mhm.
to do, and that's Terminal. And apparently, from what I've heard, is when you get to Terminal, that's how you escape from Tarkov, because that's the airport.
God.
And I'm like, you can escape from Tarkov? And they're thinking that there's going to be a whole storyline that comes in. So you do like storyline quests and stuff.
Yet.
And I'm like, oh, okay. That's I wonder what that's going to be like. But yeah, you'll actually be able to escape from Tarkov and beat the game.
Wow. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought the whole point of the game was just to play the game to get a better gun to play the game better.
I mean, that is the point now for sure.
Okay.
For sure, that is the point now.
I'm gonna we don't normally talk to the chat during the stream, but I'm gonna tell the tank right now because he's complaining that I played Vintage Story in stream and I didn't tell him. I ain't your personal like alert man. Look at your Twitch app, and when it says I go live, you can check out what I'm playing. Or look at my Discord where I at everyone. You can see what I'm playing. Sorry to say. It wasn't like I did it secretively.
Yep, that's what I was laughing about earlier.
That's what I figured. Anyways, yes, I'll play it again next week. You can join in then. And even yesterday, you were streaming the whole time I was streaming. You weren't going to watch it anyways.
That's true.
Good Lord.
Oh my God.
Anyways. Excuse me.
You are excused.
Perfect.
Something that you're not excused from, though, is patreon.com/StreamVoidPod.
I see.
That's right. You can get in there. Yes, you listening to this podcast right now. You can get in there. You can support this podcast with your hard-earned dollar dues, and we appreciate it. We appreciate all of you Patreons that have taken the dive, that have unlocked the special content, the bonus videos by doing so for as little as $1 a month. That's right. Like I said, you get our exclusive Patreon only videos, and you get access to the pre-show content and the post-show content.
I love you.
Yeah, big thanks to all of our Patreons for helping keep this podcast running smoothly and effortlessly and smoothly.
It's not effortlessly. Come on, there's lots of effort.
Effortlessly in quotes.
Effervescent.
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 We are positively radiant over here.
I did exfoliate this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, my wiener. It's well moisturized. Oh my God.
Oh man. That's
Good times, good times.
Oh, just an aside. Ron,
Mm-hmm.
Dirty Ron and the boys came by, and he's like, "I don't, you guys can talk about the Blazers. I don't care. I love it."
Okay, perfect.
And but one of the this is kind of like a harken back to last week where we were talking about the Blazers, and I knew Aaron Keller.
Oh yeah,
kind of family friend.
Yeah,
but his son apparently is one of the best players on the Blazers right now.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I couldn't name a single Blazer.
Jordan Keller, I think it is.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I was like, hey, that's awesome.
I haven't seen a Blazers game in like years.
No, I haven't either.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's move on to the
It
news.
is. I agree.
Let's move on to the news.
Okay.
Our man Dan Clancy, CEO of Twitch,
Mhm.
did a hot AMR.
AMR? AMA?
AMA. Yeah, AMA.
What does AMR mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
What the hell is AMR? Why did I say AMR?
I don't know.
I don't know either. They published an open letter. He published an open letter
Mhm.
about how well 2023 went and plans for 2024.
Yeah.
And he had a whole AMA, and one of our Patreons, Pizza Cat,
Uh-huh.
got to ask a question.
Yeah, she snuck it in there, so
She
he had to
snuck it
say
in there.
boobies on stream.
Yeah.
She asked like something about growing on Twitch and how maybe if they shared more people that were not booby streamers, that would help them out or whatever.
Yeah.
And he did admit that, maybe that's not something they should be promoting as much, which I kind of agree with, because like the people that are going to be going to find a booby streamer aren't going to necessarily have to be like looking at the front page and be like, holy shit, look at the memories on her. I'm going to go check her out. They're going to be in the pools and hot tubs category
and just chatting.
And they're going to be on a 12-hour goon session anyways. So
yeah,
it doesn't matter, right? But he did continue on. He talked about how what he thinks the way people should be working on Twitch to grow their channel and everything like that. And I was like, because at first when they were like, we got this new CEO, Dan Clancy, I was like, well, what the fuck? Who cares? Yeah. Just another suit, right? But then I was like, well, he kind of knows what's going on here.
He does know what's going on for sure.
Yeah. So he was talking about what you can do to do your work on your channel and your whatever. And it was all things that, I mean, as a person that's streaming, like what I've like deduced as the way to do it, basically.
Yeah.
So, it was basically like, work on your stuff. Don't necessarily hang out in big channels, hang out in smaller channels. Just like stuff where it was like, oh yeah, this all makes sense to me. This is all things that I've done and do anyways.
Yeah. He's not telling us really any new information, just confirming what we thought you should do to grow.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
But he talked about his channel and how he streamed. And I was like, he streamed? What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yes, it was if only he would have said Pizza Cat's name out loud. A question from Pizza Cat.
A question from Pizza Cat
would have been great to hear, but
amazing.
Yeah, he did read out her question.
Yeah. He did say boobies on stream.
But I do agree, like, maybe they don't need to show so many booby streamers on the front page of Twitch.
I don't think I get a lot of booby streamers on the front page. I've seen, Amaranth on there a couple times, but not, any of the more egregious ones.
Well, I think it's more like you're probably seeing the suggested for you section, which is like algorithmic. Whereas I think if you just come as a dude straight to Twitch when not logged in or as a new account, it'll be like, look at these milkies. Check these milkies out,
Check these guys.
Yeah.
You like these, right? You're a male.
I do enjoy them, but I don't enjoy that content really on Twitch.
No, I'm not on Twitch looking for milkies. I'm on Twitch.
If they're there, that's cool. If it just so happens to be there, I'll be okay with it. But I'm not looking for like a fucking jiggle stream.
No.
Or
that's
ASMR.
not entertainment.
ASMR twerking or whatever, where you could hear the cheeks clapping.
Yeah.
Like
not entertainment to me, mind you.
No, not really.
It's entertainment to other people, but it's not for me.
Yeah, gooners.
Gooners on their 12-hour goon sesh.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
Amazing.
The stamina. It's incredible.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got a sweaty gamer chair, that's for sure.
Oh, God. Could you imagine the aroma in that room? That gamer room? Oh, my God. Disgusting.
Yes.
That's gross. I don't like it.
Did you read the open letter?
No, actually I didn't. Did you take a peek at it?
I did not really.
Or maybe I did.
Because they were just talking about stuff that they did in 2023, and I think we talked mostly about that during 2023. And I don't know if they really announced anything really new for 2024 at this part. Just, a couple of improvements stuff, but not anything huge.
I did actually look at this now
Yeah.
that I look at it again. Yeah, it was basically just sort of a listing of what they've done up to this point, pretty much, which was like, the Partner Plus program where you can get more monetization even if you're not a partner. I don't even think it's called the Partner Plus program anymore. So you don't have to be a partner to be part of it.
Yeah.
Like partner means kind of really nothing now.
Oh yeah, it's just called the Plus program now.
Yeah. But like part of the thing was like, I guess if you're a partner, you get more money, but then they have the Plus program where you can get even more money,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't have to be a partner to be a part of the Plus program, because they were like, well, if you're an affiliate and you have that much community support, why should you not get that support to you
Yeah.
when you're doing better than like a partner who has stagnated and is only getting like 20 viewers or whatever.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's like, yeah, it makes sense. But like, yeah, like at this point, partner doesn't really mean anything on Twitch.
No, it definitely doesn't.
Like when I first started streaming, it was kind of a bigger deal because you got like all these different perks, more money, more emote slots, better bit rate. What else was there? I can't even remember. There's other ones too, but now all that stuff is just everyone has it.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing that made me want to push for partner was to get the team.
Oh,
and to be able to do the team streams.
Yeah, but that's a thing you can just do now.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't even know what it's called, but it's just like what is it even called?
I don't know.
I can't even remember. But you can just stream with collab or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can just do it. Yeah, the stream team, I guess. But I mean, does that even matter for a stream team?
It doesn't really matter. I mean,
I'm never clicking on a stream team page and looking like, oh, who's in this team with this fool? Because you can join like 3 teams, so it doesn't even matter. It's not like it's like a huge deal or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been in a team, so I don't know what the benefits are. So I
don't know
really
what the benefits are either. Like, I guess in theory, if your stream team has rules about stuff like, oh, you have to raid or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I'm sure most of them I think are just like, yeah, I'm in a stream team and it says it on my Twitch page. Like, well, what the fuck? Who cares?
I think for certain places like a streamers helping group, like Streamers Evolved or something like that, then having a stream team would make sense, because then you can see who's online instantly when you're going to raid. And you
I guess so.
Out to somebody like that. But yeah, other than that, I'm not entirely sure what the rules would be around that kind of stuff for that particular team. Like, do you need to be like, what do you need to be doing? Like, what are the rules in that team?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Whenever I've seen any stream team, it's just like, I'll be like, who's on this one? I'll click on that one. Yeah. And I'll go to their page, and they'll, on their Twitch page, they'll say they're listed on a different stream team because they're in 3.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, what the fuck's even the point? They just remind me of like back in early internet days. It's like, I'm a member of a web ring. Like, who the fuck cares? Does anyone surf through the internet on a web ring? Like, no.
What? I've never even heard that.
You never heard of a web ring?
I've never heard of web ring.
It was like a thing where you'd put it at the bottom of your web page, and there would be like, it would be like clicking through like a related topic. So the left would be like the site you came from. The right will be the site you go to. So you can click through them, or there'll be like a random button. It'll take you to like like if you were in the PlayStation web ring, they'd all be PlayStation websites. Yeah. And you could like go to another random PlayStation website, but like, why the fuck would I want to do that?
I don't know. But yeah. So. Do people? I don't know. You were more of a webmaster in the early days of the internet.
Web rings don't exist anymore. No. I don't think so. Anyways, yeah, it's just a whatever thing. So yeah, we'll see what Twitch does in the new year. Yeah, they're doing positive changes.
Positive changes,
in my opinion.
Booby streamers.
Well, they're trying to crack down on them and stuff like that.
I mean, it is. I don't care either way. It's like no one who's watching a booby streamer is coming to watch me. So
no, I mean, I'm not upset about them or anything, but it's kind of like they're skirting the line between like softcore pornography and a video game streaming website. Yeah, where it's like implied nudity and all that stuff that they got rid of. So, anyways,
yeah, get your bag while you can. It's who knows what's going to happen in the future.
Exactly. Exactly.
Let's talk about some fake Steam games.
Okay.
Over 800 games have been removed from Steam after a fake game scam came out.
I mean,
Did you look into this stuff at all?
I've seen that they were removing like fake Helldivers and stuff like that from the game.
Yeah. So it's
Or
there
the
was
Steam,
one.
sorry.
There was one developer put some games on Steam, right?
Yeah.
Years ago, whatever. They weren't great games. They did this thing where you get a bunch of fake reviews on it, and then you increase the price. You like put it down to like $0 or whatever. Get a bunch of fake reviews on it, and then increase the price to something astronomical, so no one can buy it. No one would want to buy it.
Yeah.
But then it puts you in this tier where you have a high priced game with great positive results.
Yeah.
Rating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so what this person did was that they changed the name of the game studio that was made for those games that were put on years ago.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, after they changed it 3 times, they changed it to an actual developer. And so it linked to that actual developer. And then they were able to, and they fully changed the entire game to be, Helldivers.
Oh,
they changed it to they changed their developer to Arrowhead Studios. They changed the game page was completely cloned of Helldivers, but it's a game from like 3, 4, 5 years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
That has like 38 fake reviews on it, so it's mostly positive. It only has 38 reviews, but it looks official.
Yeah.
So people were buying that game and
being like, "What? This install was 300 megs."
Yeah, it was like 75% off. It's like, what?
Yeah.
How does that even work? The game just came out.
Yeah.
And so they did that with a few games, even Valve games.
Oh yeah. It's weird that they would allow you to do that.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
It's so strange that you could just change your studio to Valve.
Yeah. I guess it's probably like back in the day when they first allowed, like, what did they call it? Steam Greenlight or something like that? Because at first Steam was just Valve games, and then they were like, you can let on published games with an actual publisher.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, not everyone can have a publisher, so we'll do this thing, Steam Greenlight, where you can vote. Everyone can vote on a game that'll get added to Steam.
Yeah.
And then they were like, you know what? Anyone can add a game to Steam.
Yep.
And that's where we're at now. But it's kind of crazy that there's like no like curation or like vetting of anything where they just let it go.
Yeah.
Or even like, you think there would be like a filter. Like you can't have your company name be Valve.
Yeah, it's like just anyone random can just be like, oh yeah, my company's actually Valve. This game is made by Valve, and they can just change it to Valve.
Yeah,
that doesn't make any sense that they would be able to do that.
So thankfully Steam's pretty good. They'll refund everybody and everyone will get their money back and whatever.
And these games only lasted for like tops 3 hours.
Yeah. But it's pretty crazy that you can just do that on Steam. I mean, games do change names sometimes.
Yeah.
Companies change names. So you have to allow it as a thing. But you think there'd be someone working at Valve to be like approving that sort of thing. But apparently not.
Yeah.
Or whoever was doing it was asleep at the wheel and just being like, accept.
Well, you'd think that the developer would have to make a developer account. And that developer account is, you only have certain users that can put the games into that developer name.
Yeah.
Right. So you'd think that there would be some kind of protection.
Well,
be like, hey, you're not part of Valve. You can't make your game.
I guess I didn't actually see it. Maybe it was like VA1 VE or something like that.
No, it was the actual thing. So when you click the developer name, it went to the actual page.
Oh, whoa. Crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
That seems like a Steam problem then.
That's definitely a Steam problem. It's so wild that would actually let you do that. But yeah, after that, they found out, they went through and they found 800 more of them doing the same thing, and they just kiboshed those, removed them right out of Steam.
That's crazy.
Because when they first did it, you could only not gift the game or purchase the game or something like that. You could still like try and install it.
Okay.
But that only lasted a couple hours, and they just nuked the entire thing. They're like, nope, done. Get out of here.
Speedrun, getting your account banned.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy.
So that's really opened up some faults in the Steam thing, the Steam backend.
Yeah.
And they were having this. You could still get like they were talking about G2A Steam keys.
Yeah.
Because if you could still, some people would have bought those keys and then put them on G2A.
Oh yeah. So I wonder what if you put that key in, if it takes. It says you're getting Helldivers.
Yeah, it says you're getting Helldivers, but you actually get the game that was, put up there for.
Because the game's probably still available.
Yeah.
Even though you can't purchase it.
Yeah. There was one Twitter user, I think, that said that they had bought like the mystery pack of G2A keys for like whatever, and it was all from the same developer, all those games.
Ew.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Gross.
Very.
Crazy stuff.
Very crazy stuff. Let's speaking of crazy stuff, Epic.
Oh yeah.
Epic and Apple, the Clash of Titans debate and battle here. They got banned. They got the developer account banned off of Apple again.
Yeah.
And then the European Commission was like, "Hey, no."
Yeah, you can't do that. And Apple was like, okay.
Okay.
Because the whole thing was like, again, Epic's still not available in North America on Apple
iOS devices
because of the whole thing with Fortnite and V-Bucks and all that shit. But the European Union was like, no, fuck you. We're about the customer, not the company. So you're going to allow third-party app developers to put their stores on iOS, and Epic is one. So they're going to do the Epic games on iOS to let you play Fortnite again, whatever. And they had their developer account for whatever, a week, and then Apple was like, nah, never mind. We're going to ban you. And the European Union again was like, no, that's against the law. So give it back to them. And they did. So
why did they do that?
Which?
Ban them again.
Just to see if they could.
See if it would stick this time?
Yeah, see if they would get in trouble. Like maybe nothing happens.
Yeah, they probably, what was an accident?
Yeah, and like, what's going to happen next? Like, they're going to submit for approval for the iOS store, and it'll just take like 6 months for them to approve it or something
Probably.
Like that. Like, it's kind of petty at this point.
It's extremely petty at this point.
And if you're rooting for Apple, you're wrong.
You're in the wrong, for sure.
Yeah. Because any choice of like consumer choice basically is better.
Yeah.
It's also like why the Epic Game Store is a good thing, not a bad thing in the video game landscape.
I mean, Apple is notoriously anti-consumer. They just had that thing come out where if you had an iPhone 6 or an iPhone 7, you could get some bucks back from Apple because they installed software onto it to slow it down.
Yeah, and
so that you would be forced to upgrade.
Why did they say they did that? To preserve battery life. It's like, no. I mean, yes. Maybe that's why they said it, because they make it run and the batteries are worn down. So if they make it run slower,
your device can last longer.
It's for the customer. But it's like, no, if you would allow me to put a new battery in my iPhone, then it would be for me.
Be just fine.
Yeah. So they're definitely anti-consumer, I gotta say.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, we'll see if the US or Canada follows suit. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know. We're too much of a America's top hat to follow that kind of thing.
I don't know. Like the FCC, and the CRTC. I don't know. Yeah, is the CRTC any good with stuff like that? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they are, because otherwise our cell prices wouldn't be so fucking high.
Wouldn't be astronomical.
Yeah, like the most expensive cell service package prices in the like Western world.
Yep.
Is like in North Canada. And I get it's a little different where like in a smaller European country, you erect one tower and you cover the whole country.
Yeah.
So it's a little different than Canada, but still, it's pretty ridiculous. The infrastructure is set up now. It's paid for itself.
Yes.
Like, let's reduce our how much does your cell package cost?
For both phones, $222.
A month?
A month.
A month?
A month.
Oh my fucking God. That is ridiculous, dude.
I know. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I have like really shitty like 3G on my phone.
Yeah.
So I pay like $30 a month. And even then I'm like, that's too much money.
It's way too much money. I mean, I'm still paying for the phone.
Oh, the
And
phone's part of it?
the phone's part of the
Okay.
package, yeah. So I'm paying for 2 phones
Yeah.
plus everything like that.
That's a little different.
Unlimited data.
But I thought
you know,
that- I also
20 gigs of data plus unlimited.
I thought they got rid of the like phone plans. I thought that was illegal now too.
I don't think so.
They must have changed the wording or something like that.
Probably.
Anyways, yes. Anyways, Epic. We'll see if it comes back to the iOS in North America, and I guess it's not even on Google in North America either, is it?
No.
Or Android, the Google Play Store,
No, I don't think it is.
or maybe you can install Epic. No, but you can just
You can
install
sideload it.
Yeah, it's a little easier on Android. You can just load it. You don't have to like jailbreak your iPhone to get like anything on there, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Let me look at the Play Store right now.
pretty
See what's on
crazy
here.
that people want to play Fortnite that bad on their fucking phone, man. Cuz that always sounds like a terrible time to me. Big time.
Big time. Yeah, no Epic Game Store on here.
Okay. We have a note from 9arsons in the chat right here who says they're no longer allowed to lock you into a contract to pay for the phone and keep the plan at those prices when the phone is paid off.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes, indeed.
So once your phone is paid off, you'll be paying only $200 a month for 2 phones.
Yep.
Crazy.
We got some Warner Brothers action going on in the news this week.
Do we?
We do.
Okay.
Warner Brothers is shutting down a lot of things. So
Oh.
Adult Swim games,
Mhm.
gone. You're not going to be able to get them anymore.
They're going to be gone.
They're going to be gone by May.
Yeah, they're going to delist them. I mean, I looked at the list of games and it's kind of like, I don't know. They're like
They're
Flash games.
Yeah, it's just kind of Flash
nothing
games.
major that I
Only
could tell.
I mean, I have Duck Game is one of them. I have that one. Rain World is one that I want to get,
Better get it soon.
and the other ones I have no interest in really.
I have Volgar the Viking because it was given away free with Xbox Live Gold, but I've never played it.
Oh, maybe you should fire it up, see what it's like.
Well, it's not going to go away for me.
No.
I own it.
Yeah, but you
But-
should still fire it up. See
Well, I
it's
know
like.
what it's like. It's like a side-scrolling
Side-scrolling hack and
Viking
slash.
hard slash game.
Yeah,
Maybe Metroid style. I don't know.
yeah. It seems to be a lot of those kind of games in this list.
So I have to wonder if it's part of some sort of licensing thing or what, because like, why, if they're just on Steam and you own them, why don't you just continue to sell them and make a little bit of money? I've never understood that sort of way businesses think, but I mean, I know it's true. Like, for example, my old job, I worked at a furniture store,
Mhm.
and when the company was bought out by another furniture company, they kept it open for a year, but after the year was over, they're like, the store's not making enough money to keep it open.
Yeah,
It was making a profit, but it wasn't making enough profit,
Yeah.
so they shut it down. And it's just like, okay, I don't understand why zero profit is better than
better
or,
than
like,
minimal profit.
minimal profit or whatever, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just weird. Warner Brothers has been doing a lot of like cost cutting recently,
yes.
so it must cost more to keep these games up than it would. I don't know.
Yeah, some of the developers of the games were just asking like, hey, why don't you just transfer it over to our account? And they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no,
Well, they don't want to give up their
No.
rights to it.
no, definitely not.
Like, maybe it'll be worth more money down the road. Like, I can see like Rick and Morty. Okay, that's a licensed game. There
Yeah.
might be fees involved, even if they're the owner of the license, you know?
Yeah.
But like I don't know, is Pool Panic a pool game? Is it actually a pool game? Because then it's like, no, it looks like it's another license thing.
It is a pool game.
But it's like, well, maybe.
Yeah,
it's-
it looks like it's licensed. Looks like it's an Adult Swim kind of cartoony thing, and there's a lot of that in these games.
yeah. So maybe that's part of the deal. I don't know.
Yep.
I'm not gonna miss any of these games, but it's just gonna increase piracy for the games because if they're gonna go away,
And people still want them.
yeah,
They're gonna get them.
exactly.
That's just how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
And another thing going away, Rooster Teeth.
Yep.
Rooster Teeth, was popular anyway. Did Red versus Blue.
Yep.
Had a lot of people working for him. A lot of the the bigger names on YouTube, like Bernie Burns.
Oh, of course.
Jeff Ramsey,
Uh-huh.
Gus Cerula.
I've heard of none of these people.
And Jeff Ramsey. You know, those guys were the founders of Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
And they're Rooster Teeth no more.
Yeah, I remember my first exposure to them was Red versus Blue on the Xbox 360, because I think you could download episodes of their Red versus Blue on the marketplace and watch. And I watched them and I thought they were like interesting that they were doing this in the Halo game, you know?
Yeah.
But I didn't ever find them interesting or funny enough to ever watch, really. So I never watched like a whole season of Red versus Blue.
Yeah.
But I knew my friends were really into it because I knew one guy who bought like the DVD set. And I was like, you bought that? Like, what the hell? So the only thing, I think maybe Achievement Hunter was a Rooster Teeth thing.
Yeah, I believe so.
So when that was new, I watched a bunch of the Achievement Hunter stuff. Because I was like really interested in achievements when the 360 first launched. But I never really watched anything on Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
Was it one of those wiener guys that got like, caught out for...
Yes.
Wasn't he a Rooster Teether?
Yeah.
I can't remember. He was one of your homies.
Yeah. Part of, because Funhouse is part of Rooster Teeth.
Yeah. What was that?
There was a lot
name?
of mixing in Rooster Teeth with Funhouse.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all my whatever. But again, Warner Brothers is they're just shutting shit down to save money. Like Warner Brothers wrote off the whole Batgirl movie, just threw it in the trash to say say it was a loss and write it off. So same thing with they've deleted some stuff from their whatever their streaming platform is. So.
Yeah, 21 years Rooster Teeth was active.
Wow.
And it's the quote here is, now, however, it's with a heavy heart I announce that Rooster Teeth is shutting down due to challenges facing digital media resulting from fundamental shifts in consumer behavior and monetization across platforms, advertising, and patronage.
Well, I think also part of the problem is if you get hired onto Rooster Teeth to do whatever content, you're already good enough to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have some sort of likability, talent, whatever, if you're on screen. That eventually you'll become big enough that you don't need to be on Rooster Teeth anymore, and you just do your own thing.
You just do your own thing.
So it's kind of like just an eternal cycle of like raising someone up to go and do their own thing.
Yeah.
So I can see how that would be like not too keen for money making, especially when you'd get like a new person would come through and be like, who's this guy? I don't like this guy. I like the old guy. Well, you have to like this guy because this is the only guy we got now.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised. I mean, good for them when they sold to Warner Brothers and Discovery. They got paid because that's good. But I mean, if they hadn't sold, maybe they could continue on doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Would it still be making enough money? Who knows? Obviously, when they sold, the money made sense. So who knows?
Yeah. I don't know.
But it's another thing where if they probably went to Warner Brothers and were like, hey, can we buy the name back? They'd probably be like, no. No, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. What's the one guy, those guys that did a similar thing where they sold it off and then they got shut down, and then what's those mythical morning guys bought it back for them? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was Smosh.
Yeah, Smosh. Yeah, that's a similar thing where they sold it off and they couldn't do it. They got shut down, and then those two boys bought it back.
Yeah.
Rhett and Link.
Yeah.
I never watched those guys, but I somehow know this story.
I mean, it was a pretty big story.
Yeah. Well, I never watched Smosh or the other two guys.
Smosh is a lot better now that they're not doing. I mean, when they first started, they were just kids doing silly skits, and that wasn't really what I was into.
Yeah.
But now they're doing a lot more interesting things, a lot of challenge things, and some really good really good skits.
Okay.
Some of them are really like, okay, that's you guys are really throwing it
Man,
there.
you watch all
It's
sorts of
crazy.
YouTube shit.
Yeah, man, I'm big YouTube.
Apparently.
That's my primary source of entertainment.
I only
when
watch
it's, when it's
DSP videos.
pre-recorded content. Like
Yeah.
it's YouTube.
I just watch DSP videos. That's it. It's the only thing I watch on YouTube. Maybe a Grimbeard review when he actually posts one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, Warner Brothers.
Yes.
They're evil.
Been watching a lot of Dirt Rider lately.
Dirt
God, I
Rider?
love Dirt Rider.
Is that a...
He's a Rust content creator,
Oh, yeah.
but he's just got this southern eastern American soothing voice. That's
Okay.
but he says some funny stuff too. And it's just, I don't know.
It's Rust.
It's Rust. He's the only guy I can watch other
Not
than
even-
Komomo.
What about Wellen?
No.
No?
No.
I like it when Wellen raps at the end
Yeah.
sometimes. It's just funny.
Komomo just makes not Komomo, but Dirt Rider makes trap bases and silly bases to trap
Yeah.
people. It's funny. I love it.
I do see clips from Rust where it'll be on TikTok. It'll be like, I built a base under this guy's base.
Yeah.
Just like, okay.
Just
Interesting.
ratting in somebody else's base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's talk about another controversy going on right now.
Uh-huh.
Sweet Baby Inc.
Uh-huh.
Sweet Baby Inc. is a company that helps other companies do writing and character development to be more inclusive to the wider audience, like with diversity and stuff like that.
Yep.
And recently, one of the writers on Sweet Baby just went on a tear.
Mhm.
Because there's a Steam curator group that shows you what games are Sweet Baby so you don't play them because they
Yes.
have garbage storylines.
Sweet Baby Inc. Detected is
Yeah.
the Steam group.
They're like, these games have garbage storylines. We hate inclusivity.
So
And we hate it being shoehorned into places.
so
And that's not us as the StreamVoid
Yeah.
podcast. That's these
That's-
people on the internet.
So I'd never heard of this
No.
company or this group, whatever, Steam group. And you know what? If the people that work at the Sweet Baby Inc. had just never said anything and just been like, oh, there's a shitty Steam page. What are you
Yeah.
going to do? There would have been nothing. It would have been a no story. Nothing
Yeah.
would have happened, right? But because they posted on X about it and did a whole thing like, oh, we need to report this group. And they're like, what if this group was just recommending games not to buy? Well, that's the fucking whole point of the groups.
Yeah, that's
is
the
to
whole
recommend or not recommend games, right?
Mhm. So this one writer tried to weaponize his audience to take this curator down.
So it's just like, why does everyone have such thin skin? Like I
don't
know
know.
it's your job, the Sweet Baby Inc. You get paid for doing this stuff, but like I would have never heard of this at all if he would have just not said anything.
Yeah.
And it would have been no big deal, and I would have continued to enjoy Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which I do.
Mm-hmm.
It would not have changed my mind at all.
No.
And it's like, okay, they have their listing of games they've dealt with on Steam. There's 16 games listed, and I've played one of them, and it was fine. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But the thing is like on their Sweet Baby Inc. website, they talk about how they're working in narrative, storytelling, diversity issues, tone, all this stuff.
Yeah.
But they're just like what do you call it? They're an advisor.
Yeah.
It's an advisory role.
Mm-hmm.
So in theory, all they did for Assassin's Creed Valhalla is Ubisoft said like, hey, look at this. Ivor is a character who's going to be male or female. You can choose to be one or the other. So, and there's going to be gay or trans storylines in this game. What do you think of this? And they could have said, oh, great. Or they could have said, oh, you should change this.
Yeah.
Do this, do that, and the other thing. And Ubisoft could have said, oh, okay. Or they could have said, no, we're not changing it. This is what we're doing. And they go, okay, that's the end. It's not like they made the games,
No, they sure didn't.
So
They just helped along the way. That's
I don't give a fuck about what they did in the game or not.
No.
It's not like that. It's like, I swear to God, these people think that Assassin's Creed Valhalla was just going to be a game where you play as a Viking, and there was going to be no gay storytelling in it at all. Until this Sweet Baby Inc. forced their way into the Ubisoft doors and made them do it.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's not what happened.
No, definitely not.
So I mean, whatever. I started to watch this video by this guy here. Oh no, it's Alex. Yeah. I had to stop watching it.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch. I made it 11 minutes into the 17-minute video, which is pretty far.
Yeah, I started his video and then I was like, nah, I'm not watching it. I'm just going to go read up some stuff.
Yeah.
So I did.
So,
and yeah, it's just, it would be a non-issue, except that one guy from Sweet Baby Inc. started a harassment campaign against the Steam curator.
Well, the other thing too, though, is that also Sweet Baby Inc., I think Anita Sarkeesian, which was one of the big Gamergate things back in the day, she's part of it too. So every gamer hates her, basically.
Yeah.
So that doesn't help the situation.
Unless you don't care about those kind of issues.
Well, it doesn't bother me.
No.
None of this bothers me. So
maybe because we're adults.
Nah, that can't be it. I'm gonna love too when this goes out to YouTube as a clip and people watch it and they'll comment like, "Oh, it's great to hear two guys talk about something that doesn't bother them." It's like,
right?
Well, what am I supposed to be? Like, sorry if I don't have an extreme view that's like so like crazy about this topic. It doesn't like they worked on a game and they consulted on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, what the fuck? I don't care.
Yeah, and it's not something that affects us. It's like, it does not affect our enjoyment of the game either way.
I think the problem is a lot of people think, oh, they're forcing this woke agenda on the games or whatever. And, well, I hate to tell you, the world's changing.
I hate to tell you, we're literally in 2024, the year
like,
2024. Things are different. It's not the 70s. It's not the 80s. It's not the 90s.
I will agree that some of the things these guys that work at Sweet Baby Inc. tweeted about were stupid as fuck, where they're like, oh, I can't wait to shoot down your white male protagonist or whatever.
Yeah,
that's
see,
like,
that's
ridiculous. Like a stupid thing to say.
That is a stupid thing
to
say.
And I understand that for 30 years, every protagonist in the game was a white male.
Mm-hmm.
But like, that's changed now.
Yes, that's 100% changed.
If someone wants to make a game where they have a white male protagonist,
okay, do it.
Like, these are the same people that were getting upset about Gone Home and the fact that Gone Home was not just a ghost story. Where Gone Home is a story about a girl discovering what her sister's sexuality is through like diaries and stuff.
Yeah.
Narrative storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
People be like, why couldn't they make it just a ghost story? They didn't want to make that fucking game.
Yeah, it's not a story of it's a story about, a journey of sexuality, and there just happens to be ghosts.
There's no ghosts in it.
There are literally no ghosts in it.
That was the thing, is that it kind of looked like it would be like a ghost story. And even at the start of the game, things are happening where it's like implication that maybe it's a ghost story, but it's not but that's not the story they wanted to tell. Anyways.
Yeah, just let people tell their stories.
You don't have to watch it. There's lots of things I don't like that I don't watch. Maybe I talk shit about it, but
I mean, it's just not your preference.
I don't like begrudge its existence, So
maybe because we're woke as shit. And we accept other people's views of things. And we're
maybe I do now, but
yeah.
I was thinking at work the other day, what brought that on? I must have been, I was listening to Rebel Girl by Bikini Kill, a song.
Yeah.
Which is from the 90s, grunge era. It's sort of a punk rock song. You've probably heard it. It's in Rock Band.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you've heard it.
Probably.
I guarantee you've heard it. If I played it, you'd be like, I know that song. But they talk about how like there's a girl in the neighborhood and she's so cool, I want to be your friend, blah blah blah. And there's one line near the end where she says like they people in the neighborhood, they say she's a dyke and I don't care. I want to be your friend or whatever. And I was thinking back to the 90s where I was like, wow, that's something that I would have heard at school.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I hear she's a dyke. And it's like nowadays, like, would that even happen at school?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think it matters.
It doesn't matter.
But it was like a big deal back in the 90s.
Yeah, it was definitely a big deal.
Oh, that guy, that guy's, I think he's queer or whatever, And it's like, Now I'd just be like, okay, cool. Like, what are you telling me? But it was like, oh my God, back in the day, you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just, the world's changed.
The world has changed, and you either change with it or you complain on the internet about it.
Yeah, I guess
Because there's
so.
literally nothing you can do.
Well, that's the thing. They think there should be something that they can do. I don't know. When I play a game and there's a gay character or like a trans character or like a person of color, I'm not just like, well, not recommended, thumbs down on Steam.
Yeah.
That's like that doesn't bother me. So anyways, I guess I'm just a woke idiot, I guess.
I guess we're just a couple of woke idiots.
God. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, this whole Sweet Baby Inc. thing though is literally like just a like way for them to come into a company and get paid to say like, yeah, you did a good job.
Yep. Essentially, but
that's what all those sort of like consultants are.
Yeah.
Like, good job. You could make them 10% more gay. That'll really work it out for you.
I don't think that's a thing.
10% more 10%
gay? More gay?
But you have to have, instead of just a regular kiss, it's like a French kiss.
Oh, Frenchie.
Yeah.
I like it.
That makes you 10% more gay.
A Frenchie and a butt grab.
Exactly.
That might be 15%.
Two cheeks. 25%
oh,
more
two
gay.
cheeks.
Yeah.
With a deep squeeze, 30%.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Anyways.
But anyway, that guy from Sweet Baby Inc. should not have gone off on the Steam.
There's been so many times where that's happened, where they have like a Twitter rant or whatever.
Yeah.
And I would have no one had ever heard of it. No. Except for the people that already knew about it.
Yeah.
But
now that Steam curator has 200,000 followers.
How many follows it had before this whole thing popped up?
Probably not that many.
I mean, I will say that I thought it was weird in Assassin's Creed Valhalla that like there was like all this. Like, I think the idea is that Ivor is male when he's male, or maybe it's, I don't know, but either way, I think maybe they're both trans because you can be female or male Ivor, but I think if you're male, it's actually a female presenting as male, and it's the other way.
Okay.
Which I was just like, was that historically accurate for Vikings? Like, I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't know if it was
historically accurate for Vikings.
Like, there was, things in the past where, I don't know, geishas, not geisha, but what's the Japanese where they would all the men would be dressed up as women? What is that called?
Kabuki?
Yeah, maybe kabuki. Yeah, it's like the stage play stuff.
Yeah, kabuki theater, they do that.
Yeah, but there would be no women in it.
Yeah.
So that's like a cultural thing. But I don't think like after the show they would continue to pretend to be a woman.
No.
I think it was more about keeping women down.
Yeah, I think so as well. That's not funny.
Well, I mean, it's not funny, but it is funny to think about it in that way, Like that was the whole reason of men pretending to be women on stage.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's one of those old-timey things that it just doesn't happen.
Remember when women couldn't even have the vote until like, when was that?
Yeah, that was like the 1800s.
Late 1800s.
Late 1800s.
Crazy.
Oh man, we were watching a video of like recolorized video and
4K upres.
4K upres from like 1896.
I can't watch it.
It was awesome.
I don't know. Sometimes they get so smeary when they upres them.
This one was actually really well done.
Oh, nice.
And they were like, these dudes went for just all these different places like Egypt and Jerusalem and filming around there. I'm like, holy man, this is cool as frig.
Yeah.
Just seeing that snapshot in time where it's not something that you would normally see, but you're like, oh, well, I guess all the movies and whatever got it accurate.
Yeah, well, once they fix it and stabilize and everything, you'd think back to be like, oh, people didn't walk that fast back in the day.
Yeah, right.
They always play the video like they'd be like zipping around and shit like that.
Well, I mean, it's a hand crank, right? So they have to stabilize the video from like however fast the hand is moving. So it plays at a constant frame rate.
Exactly. Crazy stuff.
Very crazy. Speaking of crazy,
Microsoft
and Rare's Sea of Thieves, it's going to PlayStation. It's currently the #1 most pre-ordered game on PlayStation.
That's crazy.
What's crazy is that they have to pay for it.
I mean, it should be a free-to-play game, I believe.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we're so used to playing it on Game Pass that it's like
you consider free to play, but it's not free to play.
No, it's not free to play because we're playing for it on Game Pass. But still,
I guess maybe, well, it's a smart play. Maybe they'll milk the PlayStation players for a year, and then after a year be like, now it's free to play. Get those PlayStation bucks, then make it free to play, because then they get everybody playing it.
Yep.
And then you get all that filthy hot microtransaction lucre.
Yeah.
It also shows you like there ain't nothing coming out on PlayStation anytime soon.
Yeah, right.
Sea of Thieves is the #1 pre-order game.
That's wild.
Like, imagine if there was obviously if there was Spider-Man, God of War, any of this shit coming out, it wouldn't be #1 most pre-ordered game.
We haven't really, we haven't heard anything new coming out of PlayStation lately.
Well, I mean, Final Fantasy just came out, so it was probably higher than Sea of Thieves.
But like new, like Returnal new versus
Yeah,
new
but, like,
IP.
Yeah, but like that'll never be on the top of the list as most
Yeah.
pre-ordered.
Well, no, yeah, but I mean, like, just we're hearing about anything like that of that caliber that's coming.
Well,
out
I mean,
that's new.
the Wolverine is coming out. We know that.
Yeah, it's an IP that's been done.
Okay,
Something new, something original, something.
but it wouldn't be at the top of the pre-ordered game.
No, but like just anything,
Just
just anything
anything.
coming out,
Yeah, but there probably has been lots that you just don't know about.
probably.
Because we're gonna do the partner preview here in 5 minutes. You
Yeah.
ain't heard of none of these games.
It sure won't.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing for the game to be
100%.
PlayStation crossplay and all that stuff.
Especially with a multiplayer game like this, where maybe the Xbox players are dying off a little bit. People aren't putting in so much time in a multiplayer world.
Yep. Well, yeah, and especially with a multiplayer game, the more people available to play, the better the experience for everybody. Even though it's only, I think, 8 people in a lobby. So I think it's
Really?
4v4.
That's it.
I think so.
Hmm.
Don't quote me on that though.
Doesn't seem multiplayer enough.
I've only ever seen like when I've played it personally has been me and one other ship when I've been like playing with other
I
people.
thought it would be just like tons of players, like
No.
64 player lobby.
No, I don't think so. I don't believe so.
That would be
Maybe
cool.
it's 16. Maybe 8's a little low. But I think you can only be in a group of 4.
That's correct.
So I don't know how many other groups there can be in a game. But I've only ever seen like one other group when I played it. So
I never saw anybody else when I was playing it, but
I've only played it.
I spent most of my time under the sea, so
yeah.
diving around in like mermaid caves and shit.
I only played
Or otter
like
caves? I don't know
2
what they were.
times or something like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I've only played it the once.
it's just, yeah, I mean, obviously people enjoy it. I've watched like the tank play it for like way too many hours and Peaks Cat and all
Yes.
these people that we
Yes.
know.
Yes.
But when I played it, I just was like, eh. I mean, is it more enjoyable than Barrow Trauma? Yes.
No. 100%
Yes.
disagree.
No.
100%
Because I can
disagree.
actually play freaking hurdy-gurdy in Sea of Thieves.
I put hurdy-gurdy into Barrow Trauma, so it's all good.
Okay, well,
I put the
whatever.
hurdy-gurdy mod on.
Whatever. Yeah, Sea of Thieves coming to PlayStation. I guess pre-order it. I don't know is it full price? $40,
I don't know.
$60, $80.
I just, I think it's great. I think it's great.
I think it's neat.
I think it's neat. Now we're getting Xbox games on PlayStation.
So when's Helldivers coming to Xbox then? It's a trade, right? 1 for 1. straight
Yeah, right.
across?
Imagine that they should.
I think
they
that's a
should do
bigger
it.
get for Xbox than Sea of Thieves on PlayStation.
Yeah, I think way bigger get. I mean, the amount. Yeah, they should just do it because the Galactic War is not going well right now. I logged in and looked at the map. I was like, oh my god.
But that's on PC. It's
Yeah.
worse on PlayStation because it's not.
Is it not
crossplay.
cross?
No, I
Oh,
don't
wow,
think
they
so.
fucked up.
It's not. That's why there was a whole like petition online to get Xbox release for Helldivers because they want backup on PlayStation. So, anyways, yes, the first time I played, for one of the times I played Sea of Thieves, I blew up my boat. Yes, that's true, but that wasn't the only time I played the game.
Yeah.
I've played other times too, though that was probably the greatest Sea of Thieves moment of all time.
Yeah. Getting that mega keg on there.
Yeah, just blowing the ship up, killing everybody. Dude, team wipe, baby. It's a triple, a quadruple, quad kill.
triple.
Yeah, so pretty good.
Yes, very good.
I guess that was pretty fun. I will admit that part was really fun, blowing up my own boat. That was really good. Yeah.
I guess when I played it, because I was playing it with people who knew what they were doing, that sense of discovery that I need to have in order to play the game,
I don't like that.
I need to have that sense of discovery. I
know.
need to discover things
Yeah.
on my own and not be told how to play
Yeah,
the game.
sail over here. No, can I just... Anyways.
I don't need to know how to min-max the game right away.
Yeah, that wasn't really how it was when I played. It wasn't min-maxing. Well, it kind of was. Because it would be like, hurry, get all the treasure. Like, don't get that treasure, get this treasure. It's like, well, I want to get this treasure.
Yeah.
I don't know what this treasure is yet.
I got to discover the game for myself in order to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of the reason why I play Game Club off stream. Because I don't want people coming in there.
But you just say no spoilers.
I know, but
They usually don't spoil.
They usually don't spoil.
I've had no real problems. There's been a few accidental spoilers where people have said something where it's like, I didn't know that, but I mean, I can't really fault them too much. No one's intentionally spoiled it. Like how when my fucking idiot friend spoiled or tried to spoil Halo 3 to me. Where he's like, hey, you played as the Arbiter yet? I was like, you fucking asshole. Yeah, I did. I did. Thank you, you asshole. Anyways.
Yes. Well, let's move on to the Xbox Partner Review March 2024. All the biggest announcements.
Yes.
They're big. Huge.
Are they? I don't know.
I don't know either.
So the first one they showed off was this one from Bandai Namco, developed by Reflector, called Unknown 9 Awakening. And if I would have said this is a new Assassin's Creed game as I watched the trailer, it was just straight up sneaking, stealth kills, parkouring around, a little bit of sci-fi action going on. I was like, oh, there's a new Assassin's Creed game. Crazy. What is this? Then it's like, no, this is like a thing from another company. Heavily Assassin's Creed inspired.
Yeah.
Do I need a Assassin's Creed from a different company? No, I don't. I'm all Assassin's Creeded out.
Yep.
But it looked interesting anyways. So, but yeah, it looked like they were in the friggin' Animus in the past, and then like you do science fiction stuff too. So
yeah,
I'll have to check it out. Maybe there'll be a demo or something like that because it looked pretty interesting, but very Assassin's Creed like.
Yeah.
The Altars, Mikey T.
I just watched the preview for it. I'm like, this looks interesting.
This might be up your alley.
This looks like it is.
So when it first started, it kind of looked like Fallout Shelter to me.
Yeah.
Because you're in like this moving base that's on a wheel, in a wheel. So as the wheel spins, the base remains stationary.
Yeah.
And you can walk through and do different stuff. But it's like you're the only guy on this planet where you have to mine it or whatever and get off the planet. And the only way that you can get any help is you have to revisit choices you've made in your past life and choose different choices, and it'll make like a clone of you, how your life would have been if you had done a different choice. So like it'll be like, what if I hadn't like given up on my marriage so soon?
Yeah.
What would I be like now? And it'll make like a new version of you. And that guy will work in your base doing things for you. But these new views that come in have different likes and dislikes and needs and everything like that. So they can get into fights and you have to like, calm their tits down and work together with all these different versions of you.
Yeah.
It looked interesting. When it first started
cool
off, I was like, it looks like Fallout Shelter. And then I was like, oh, this could be really interesting to see how these different dudes like react to you and stuff like that. So that one's pretty good. Day one Game Pass. I will probably be checking that one out.
Yeah, I think I will at some point as well.
Creatures of Ava. It's just like a action-ish game, kind of like Pokemon Snap-ish, but you're roaming around and you're like somehow rescuing these animals, and then they'll be on your team a bit. It didn't look like really anything I'd be too interested in, but who knows? Creatures of Ava.
Yeah,
you have to soothe, heal. You're kind of like the Pied Piper.
Oh.
You're like piping around town, playing music, rescuing these creatures. So it was interesting, but I don't know. Sleight of Hand, the sleight of hand is because you're holding a hand of cards, Mikey T.
Yes. Well, I'm looking at the preview right now. I'm like, oh, deck building.
Yeah, but it's like an action deck building game
Yeah.
where I think it'll be like
a hard-boiled third-person stealth sim is what they say.
yeah, but you have cards, so it'll be like
Yeah.
you've got like the trap card. You've activated my trap card, and you can use that or whatever. The art style and the voiceover really didn't do anything for me, and the voice work. The whole thing, I just was like, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
It just seemed, I don't know. It didn't really impress me that much.
Yeah.
It might be interesting, but who knows?
Yeah. Might be worth checking out at some point, but
yeah,
not today.
The Sinking City 2. I was like, oh, they're showing a Frogwares game here? That's so weird. Like, they're going to show a point and click game here? Like, what the fuck? But then it's the Sinking City 2, and it's like a cosmic horror based sort of action game.
Mm-hmm.
Lovecraftian styled baddies. The Sinking City is supposed to be a pretty good game. It's got some, I've heard good things about it. This looked interesting, but it's getting to the point with the graphical capabilities where it's like they kind of either have to go ultra realistic or cartoony.
Yeah.
You know, there's no in between anymore.
No.
So,
well, because that in between is kind of like uncanny valley material.
Yeah, it is true.
And I think that's one of the problems I have with Death Stranding is that there's some uncanny valley stuff happening in there.
I mean, I think because I'd recognize them as real people, I don't find that as much.
Yeah.
Like I look at it and I'm like, well, that's Norman Reedus. So
yeah.
Whatever. It's more of like when you'll watch a movie and be like, I can't believe that bit part was played by Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage is in this movie. That's crazy. Stalker.
Of course.
The original trilogy's coming out. God, these games look like they're 20 years old.
Yes, that's because they are.
They are 20 years old with animations and everything like that.
Yeah.
The graphics do look better. The graphics look better than 20 years ago, but like the canned animations and all that stuff, like it looks like a 20-year-old game. It's available now. You can just get it. It's good to go. It's all 3 games: Shadow of Chernobyl, Clear Sky, and the Call of Pripyat.
Very good. I never played it in the Stalker series, but one of the Mosh is big into the Stalker.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I owned the first game. I somehow bought it on the Microsoft Store, like, oh my God, like 20 years ago, but I don't know how to get it.
Oh.
You know, like,
yeah.
I do own it through Microsoft. I'm sure it's available somewhere if I can find how to download it.
Yeah.
Because it was on sale for something stupid back in the day, like $2 or something like that. But they didn't have a like unified gaming center.
Yeah.
Back then. So I'd have to really dig to see if I could even find it anymore. I did find it one other time where I was like, oh, I can re-download it. Crazy, but I don't know where I saw it. So
you had to search for it on the Microsoft Store, I guess.
No, but it wasn't on the Microsoft Store because you couldn't buy it. But I bought it through Microsoft when it was available on Microsoft. So it's like I'd have to find, I don't know. Anyways,
find the download link.
I found it one other time, but I was like, I don't need to play this game, so whatever. Frostpunk 2?
Yes.
More Frostpunk.
I like that game. I should probably play it again.
Well, I mean, you can wait a couple months and play Frostpunk 2.
Yes.
It's coming out in July.
Day one? Day one Game Pass?
Not in Game Pass.
Ah.
I don't think. It might be surprise release. Who knows?
Oh my God.
It's like a city builder, right?
Yeah. City builder, ultra hard roguelike.
Snowpiercer.
Yeah.
The game.
Yeah. Yeah. Less trains.
I've never played it.
It's good.
Frostpunk was on Game Pass.
Yeah. So maybe this one will as well. It doesn't say it's going on, and all the games that are going on, they say they're going on. Yeah. So I guess they want more money, I guess.
Oh, how rude. It's like they're a company.
Right?
Persona 3 Reload expansion pass. This was like the wet fart of the show for me, basically.
Yeah.
Well, so they did Persona 3. They did Persona 3. What was it called? They did a re-release on PlayStation 2. So they did Persona 3 at PS2. They did a second version Persona 3 with more content. And then they did Persona 3 on the PSP, which also had a female character. I think that was the one where you could play as a female version of the lead. And then they did Persona 3 Reload, which is a remake. They got rid of the female lead. They didn't do that in there. But they have this expansion pass. And I don't know, for me personally, I think of expansion pass, I think expansion. They're going to add some stuff to the game.
Yeah.
So yes, they are adding stuff to the game. But that's the last part of the expansion pass. The first two parts, DLC music tracks for the game.
Ooh. Is the music in this game fire or what?
It's good, but like, whatever. I guess there's also some new costumes as well, but I don't care. Like, it's like when Street Fighter 4 had all this DLC background music to buy. I was like, I don't need more background music to listen to when I'm playing this game, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, if it's a free thing, yeah, okay, that's fine. But otherwise, no, I'm not interested. And the last one, I think this is the last one from Capcom, was Kunitsu Gami Path of the Goddess, which was like a action, I don't even know what you'd call it. It kind of looked like tactical action or something. Anyways, you're a girl, you can wear these different masks, you fight guys. It's heavily Japanese inspired. It looked like, I don't even know, was it 3/4 view? I watched it. I don't know what was going on in it.
I don't know what's going on in it either. I'm watching it right now. There's a lot of things happening.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I listened to the audio, I would know more. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Yeah. Oh, right. One more I forgot about. Oh, no, there's more than one.
There's a few more.
My bad. Kazan, the first Berserker.
He's Kazan. He's the Berserker.
Yes.
The first one, in fact.
So this was shown off at E3. I don't know where it was shown off before. But it was just like an anime cutscene. I was like, oh, is this anime? Like, is Berserker anime? I don't know what
Berserk
it is.
Is an anime, yeah.
Well, Berserk is, but this is
Berserker? No, I don't know.
Because isn't the anime Berserk with a Z in it? The title?
Yeah.
This is not that.
This is based on the Dungeon and Fighter franchise.
Sure, of course.
Sure, whatever that.
Anyways, I watched this and I was like, oh, this is like a Souls-like game. So I was kind of like, oh, okay, this could be interesting. So it can look like it controlled good enough. Like it wasn't like, framey or anything like that. So I think I might be interested in it. It's not coming to Game Pass, I don't think, so I will hold my judgment until later.
Sounds good.
But it looked good anyways. Final Fantasy 14 is coming to Xbox. You can play right now.
Cheers.
It's full release on March 21st. The beta is going on now.
Cheers.
You can play it.
You can do it.
I'm not going to play the beta.
Nope.
Because you can unlock achievements in the beta. And I don't want to unlock any achievements. Because I don't really want to play Final Fantasy 14 on my Xbox, I don't think. Tales of Kenzera. We saw this at the Game Awards. This was the one where the guy that did the voice of Bayek from Assassin's Creed Origins, he's working on a game in honor of his dead dad or something like that. It's like a Metroidvania, Ori and the Wisp style action side-scrolling platforming game.
Yeah.
It looked fine, but I'm not kind of really a game I want to play.
No link to the preview in this article.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like a side-scrolling Metroidvania style game. I mean, I don't even know why this was on here. Monster Jam Showdown. It was like a racing game with monster trucks, and it was like literally them driving around a track for 30 seconds. I was like, yep, those are big trucks, and they're sure driving.
Great.
So, could be fun, I guess. I don't know. It features fan favorite monster trucks like Megalodon, El Toro Loco, and Gravedigger. Sunday. I've never seen a monster truck show.
There was one here that I went to.
Oh, yeah?
And it featured Gravedigger.
Oh,
and
really?
it was Sunday. I don't know if it was
I just remember when I was a kid, it was all about Bigfoot.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was always like, oh, Bigfoot's coming.
Bigfoot versus Gravedigger.
Yeah, and I never got to go. This one was weird. The last one here. There's a Roblox game called Griefville, which is vaguely like Dead by Daylight, maybe?
Yeah.
Anyways, Chucky's coming to it.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. And he has his little Chucky voice and his Chucky laugh, and he's running around knifing people. It's very weird that a Roblox game has a licensed character in it. I guess Griefville must be pretty big if they can get Chucky. It's not like Chucky's that small of a character, you know? There's been lots of Chucky movies, TV show, etc., etc. So it did not look like something I wanted to play. Mikey T is going to sneeze.
Maybe.
He's allergic to Roblox talk. Good one.
I'm allergic to Frank, but...
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
What a guy.
And this is done in the new Roblox style. So the graphics are updated to a non-blocky style.
I mean,
just kidding. It's still blocky.
No, they're blocky. Any Roblox game could be non-blocky style.
Yeah.
It's just that every Roblox game uses the default Roblox models.
Yeah.
So if they want to build their old model, you can put it into Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
Just nobody does.
No.
So that's why everything on Roblox looks like a fucking steaming turd.
This looks like... What the hell is happening in this game?
Isn't it Dead by Daylight-esque?
It doesn't look like it.
No?
No,
Does
it's
it
just
look like
people running around trying to kill Chucky with like lasers and
does it
guns
look like
and stuff?
Pummel Party Shotgun game?
It looks like Pummel Party Shotgun game.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. Let's be real about it.
Anyways, I watched this and I kind of was like, meh. I was hoping they'd show something a little more, I don't know, bigger.
Yeah. Nothing's really big there. The only one that really interests me is, of course, that
Altars?
the Altars
And Frostpunk 2.
and Frostpunk 2, yeah.
Yeah, the Unknown 9 could be interesting just because it's sort of like no one's really done an Assassin's Creed alternative.
Yeah.
It's been Assassin's Creed and that's it. I mean, there's other third person action games, but nothing sort of with the
Nothing doesn't stack up.
yeah, just with the whole like assassinating, climbing, parkouring with sci-fi elements mixed with historical whatevers, you know.
Yeah.
So, could be interesting.
Could be.
Yeah, that was the end of the whatever
Very good.
partner showcase.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Uh-huh.
bathroom time.
Oh, bathroom time. Mikey T has to take a classic Mikey P.
Oh, yeah.
What do we got here? It is crossplay, but it's fucked up. Oh, Helldivers is? I thought it wasn't. They're wrong anyway. Get all the treasure. Okay, hands down, the Arbiter's awesome. I mean, I enjoyed the Arbiter, but he tried to ruin it for me, so. You want to play that? Creatures of Ava? Could be interesting. You're banishing demons in it? Dishonored, Styx, Thief? Well, those are all first person. Maybe Styx is, and I haven't played it, but Thief and Dishonored are first person. You have the Sea Thieves disc? What the fuck? Styx is fun, actually. I'm not familiar with it. I'm not familiar with it, sir. So what do I need to do, Tank? Do I need to send you a personalized telegram telling you that I'm going live on Twitch? I don't understand what I need to do. It's a little Goblin Thief Shadow Assassination game. Interesting. But is it open world? That's the other thing I should have said. Open world. There's been lots of sneak. No, I'm just ducking. You know that? I know. I know. And it wasn't like it wasn't just on. It wasn't just on YouTube. It was everywhere. I was everywhere. I like Vintage Story. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to do a video series on YouTube that's sort of like lore story based. I want to create a story of the world that I'm in, but I just have to work out how I want to do it, you know? First thing, I need a world name. I was going to call it the World of Jabum, but I think that name is not really good for, if you saw that on YouTube, you would be like, let me watch this Jabum stream, or this Jabum video. You'd be like, what's a Jabum? so I might have to think of a new name for it, you know? You know what I mean? Why didn't you just Discord me and be like, hey, I know you wanted to watch me play, and I might this week like friends. Oh. So you do need a personalized invite. Okay. I'll remember that.
Yo, what's up, Hunter?
Hunter! Where's Hunter at?
He's on Kick.
Kick! Oh, no.
Can't actually say his full name.
Why?
Because it's a bad word.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it start with?
It starts with an N.
Oh, whoa. Classy.
That's very classy.
Wait.
Yeah, it's that, and then Hunter at the end.
Maybe we should just ban this person right away.
Maybe.
I would regret saying, how's it going, Hunter? Yeah.
Oh my god. Front page booby streamers on here.
Oh, yeah. Kick. Classic. Classic kicking.
Oh, where are we? This isn't... I'd have to log into the other account.
Oh, I got to pull up something before we start here, if I can. Wait, what? Oh. Let's see here.
Oh, I'll just open up Discord where all my notes are.
I'm pulling it up. Oh, you fucking guy.
You fucking guy.
Why is the Sony fucking PlayStation app such dog shit?
Dog shit, it's the Sony PlayStation app.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I gotta try to do this here. I need to see what this says. Stream is not Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce approved anymore. Was it approved?
I don't know.
Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue approved? What? I don't get it. Oh, you fucking guy. Can I look at my screenshots online on the fucking bullshit PlayStation? Probably not, knowing goddamn Sony ass motherfuckers. Is it curb stomped?
Well, we know it's actually a brand. We're big ups to Sweet Baby Ray's. I got a bottle in my fridge right now.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I might need to do a bathroom break too.
Oh, spicy.
Is the bathroom available?
Let me see. It is.
Okay, let me know when it's safe to go. Oh my god, this PlayStation app sucks, dude. What's next? We're doing Game Club, but I have to go to the washroom. Here we go. Oh, look at my screenshots. Captures. What the fuck? It told me I could look at them on my phone. There it is. Perfect.
Okay.
I'll be back.
No, Game Club's next. We haven't done Weebus in a while. It's a hard one to schedule. I don't know why, though. It just is. Helix's has posted an unhinged rant about Tarkov's worst quests. Probably due to me You come for bEwBies, stay for the podcast. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why we just kind of stopped doing it for whatever reason. New Year's break? Probably, yeah. I mean, we were on our New Year's break for months before New Year's. And now here we are again. Here we are again. How do I open this in browser? Give this to me in browser, please. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Since we're going to be talking about this, look at this guy. Look how crazy this is. This guy's traveled 1,000 kilometers in game. Delivered 1,000 pieces of cargo. Is triple legend 133 times. That's insane. That's what that is. That's just pure insanity. Oh, is that what he said? Oh, I haven't run into you yet, so I don't know. I would need to find you in game. But you haven't shown up. You're not far behind that guy? You haven't shown up. And I'm wondering if it's we're wondering if it's server based too. So if it's the PC players, the console players all separated out. Or maybe it's like the Steam players, the Epic players, the console players all separated out. Who knows? Dude's delivered 20 tons of cargo. 20 tons of cargo. That's insane. 300 level 357 porter grade. That dude's done a lot of deliveries. 93 bridge link, 89 miscellaneous, 59 cargo condition, 56. The Deep Rock devs playing Helldivers, trying to get the Helldivers devs' attention. Sort of want to do something collaborative with them and supposedly to show up in their YouTube streams. So who knows? That'd be cool. That's cool. I'd be down with that. I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of the same activities going on. Drop pods down into the drop pod, lands on the surface in Helldivers. They made contact on the YouTube side. Ah, yeah. There's some overlap for sure. Fighting bugs. Maybe now the Deep Rock Galactic boys drop in. They mine all the resources to help the wars up top. I mean, you do dive deep. Way deeper than Helldivers. Yeah, all the materials that you mine helps the war effort on the front line so that you can get better requisition stuff. But then you'd have to move into requisition points and stuff. It's like, oh, you've mined up enough materials to help your Helldivers on the surface requisition big things. That'd be cool.
Tank, I might play Vintage Story today on stream. Keep your eyes peeled.
There's your invite, sir. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Game Club. Each week, we play a video game. We play a chapter or a segment or a timed interval of that video game, and then we talk about it here on stream. And this is a game club. It's like a book club, but for video games. And you are welcome to play along with us. We try and play video games that have been given away for free on Epic or are currently on Game Pass, or, you got for free at some point in your lifetime if you keep up with picking up the free games. We try to make it accessible for everyone. And this week, of course, we're continuing our journey in Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Join the Discord down below, or you can join us live on twitch.tv/StreamVoid to get in on the action.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, what I said. So we are currently stranded in death as a repatriate.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Doing some deliveries.
Pretty much the vice president.
Literally the vice president. When you're related to the president, you're the vice president.
It's like a monarchy of some sort.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't think Sam is related.
No?
I think he's adopted.
Why do you think that?
Just from some of the cutscenes I've been seeing, I'm like, oh,
like what cutscene?
Not actually blood family.
What cutscene?
There's a cutscene that you may not have watched yet.
Oh, after you get on the boat?
After you get on the boat.
Okay, I didn't get on the boat.
You didn't get on the boat?
No.
Okay. I'll reserve that then.
Okay.
So I was like, I'll just get on the boat and go to the next area. It'll be fine. And then it's like huge cutscene. I'm like, I should have known.
Yeah. I didn't because I knew you did.
Ah, yeah.
So, because I was like, oh, what happens if I go back now?
Oh, yeah, I did some back.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did some back.
Okay.
Because there's some deliveries you get to go back.
So, basically what mine started out was I was at Capital Knot City.
Yep.
And you have to test out the grenade as one of your missions for Die Hardman. And I had some pain in the ass times dealing with the cargo right there, because I don't know if I just missed it or whatever, but I couldn't tell from looking at it that each grenade you carry is actually 5 grenades.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I think I need more than 1 grenade. So I'm like, these are so heavy. Like I got 4 grenades. This is going to take up like 80 pounds or whatever it was. So I and then I was like, blood bags. How many blood bags do I need? And then like a blood bag is huge. And I'm just like, oh my God, what am I going to do here? So I had all this shit on me and on my trike and everything like that. And then when I get over there to test the blood grenade, it's like, oh, there's 5 of them in there. It's not 1 grenade in each container.
Yep.
So anyways, the grenades really like do a number on those boys.
Oh yeah, they one shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good. Just blood grenading those guys and then they destroy it. Did you go into like the cloud afterwards when they start dying, they started turning into particles?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I did. There was he starts coughing. He's like because I'd go over there to pick up the chiral crystals that show up on the ground where they die.
Yeah.
So I did that. And then I did some biking around. But so the other thing too was like there's so much shit popping up on the screen that I don't always see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So like I didn't notice till I was like already gone on my way to take these supplies to Port Knot City that I only had. No, wait, was it to Port? Anyways, I only had 3 of the 4 bags because somehow when I was loading up my bike in the menu, I put one on the ground.
Oh,
so it wasn't like on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It was in the ground on the menu. So you didn't even see it.
You had to go back there and open the menu.
Yeah. Because then I finally noticed it says deliver 4 of whatever. You have 3 of 4. I'm like, well, where's the other one?
Yeah.
So I was like, what the fuck? So then I'm like, is it in my private locker? I go to the space. I open my private locker. It's not in there. So I was like, what? Did I not pick it up? So then I went back to the starting spot and I got it and put it on my bike. Mm-hmm. And I was like, fucking Jesus Christ. So I had to drive all the way around the world here, which was whatever. I didn't do every delivery, but I did a bunch of them driving around. Takes shit to Luden's fan and all this shit, you know.
If it was along the way, I did it.
Yeah.
But when I ended off the last time, I was at Port Knot City.
Okay.
So I started there and I was like, oh, well, I'll just go straight to the Luden's fan. And I went straight to Luden's fan without having an actual delivery for him, and nothing happened.
Oh, okay.
You can't even go in there.
You weren't at Port Knot then, because if you were at Port Knot,
No, I meant Capital Knot.
Okay.
I was at
I
Capital
was
Knot.
gonna say, like, Port Knot, you'd be doing the boss fight.
Yeah. I went to Capital Knot and I went all the way to Loon's Fan. I drove my bike all the way up there.
Yeah.
With the terrible bike physics.
Yeah.
Oh my God, are the bike physics awful.
Yeah,
it's like a
they're
little
bad.
bump and it's like you just stop right on it. Everything jumps up and down. You're like, oh my God, what is happening?
Yeah.
Drove my bike all the way up there, managed to get it all the way up to the front door, and no one came out. The thing didn't even come out of the ground. I was like, what? Oh no, it did come out of the ground, and it was like, there's nothing. It's fine. So I drove all the way back down, and I found a piece of lost cargo for Luden's Fan, drove all the way back up.
Yeah.
But there was somebody had put a ladder there in the meantime, so I just climbed up the ladder.
Yeah.
Got the delivery in, and he's like, oh, hey, thanks, man.
Yeah.
And then did all the Luden's Fan stuff.
So what I will say is from Capital Knot City, I got a little confused with the map, and I was like trying to figure out, because I wanted to go to, I didn't want to go to Luden's Fans or the way station. I wanted to go to whatever the other
incinerator?
No. Well, that's where I ended up.
Oh. Did you want to go to Port Knot?
Well, no, because Port Knot's the further one. Then you have the wind farm, and then there's the one here.
Yeah,
and then there's the way station over here. I'm doing a map in the sky for everybody here. I don't know what that one's called. It's where you build the generator and you get your trike. Whatever that one was called.
Yeah, that's the way station. No, that's the distribution center.
Yeah, okay. So I was trying to go there, but somehow I got confused on the map, and I'm like, what is this building? I'm like, I'm at the incinerator? How did I get up here? And then I noticed when I'm up there, it was like, oh, there's like a path. You can keep going, and there's another path, right?
Yeah.
So I drove up there, and I get to the top, and it's like a cliff. Almost all the way down to above by Luden's Fan.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, YOLO. Drove off and just pretty much drove straight down the thing. Because I was like, I'm not going all the way back around. Like, fuck that. I had so much weight. Like, when I got on my trike, it was like, oh yeah, the efficiency of your batteries are going to go down. You've got too much weight. So I was like, fuck it. I'm not going all the way back around. So I did my delivery or whatever.
Nice.
No problem. And then I went back and forth and like took stuff to Luden's Fans and whatever, leveled up. And I leveled up one of my stats. So now my loads are more balanced or whatever. I don't know which one that was. Because usually when I get my likes, they all go into miscellaneous or whatever the fuck it is. And very rarely do I get any of the other ones.
Yeah.
So this one, finally, I leveled up the one that makes your load more balanced or whatever.
Delivery volume, probably.
Yeah, maybe. I can't remember what it was.
I found a piece of cargo that had been lost, and it was for this guy, Kuroshior.
So like someone that was playing on PC.
Yeah, someone that's playing on PC. And I pick it up, and I like look at his player profile.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's level 357 Porter grade.
Oh, yeah.
He's Legend of 133 times.
Yeah.
He's got 93 bridge link, 56 delivery times, 60 delivery volume, 89 miscellaneous, 59 cargo condition.
Yeah. Some of those guys are crazy.
Yeah. He's got 1.3 kilometers traveled, 20 tons delivered.
Yeah.
1.3 thousand kilometers.
Yeah. I have noticed that I'll be like, why did someone build a bridge here? I don't understand.
Yeah.
But then I drive over it and they get a like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, that's why they built it there. It's like farming free likes.
Yeah. I've been putting bridges up everywhere.
I have not built a bridge at all.
Yeah.
No.
Because I'm taking my bike everywhere. So I'm like, where can I put a bridge to get this bike to where I want to go?
How do you have to carry metal with you, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're carrying 800 pounds of metal on your back?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
On the bike.
Oh my God.
You slap it on the bike, you just drive to where you want to go. You plan it out because you've been back and forth a couple of times by this time, and like, hey, maybe I should put a bridge right across the river here because that'll make it a lot easier. Or 1600 metals if you put a really long bridge up because you can adjust the length of your bridge.
Oh, see, I haven't built a bridge yet.
Yeah.
Well, usually there's bridges where I want to go, so I don't need to build one.
Yeah, normally there are now because so many people have played the game, and once you get that bridge link, the place linked up, all the bridges appear, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some places that didn't have bridges that I wanted bridges, so.
What was I going to say? So, okay. So the idea, we have to go deliver to Port Knot City to link them in, but then we want to continue going west.
Yeah.
So we need to get a boat, Port Knot City.
Yeah. Well, before we got there, that whole section between the Port Knot City and the way station, there's a big
distribution
BT area.
center.
Yeah, the distribution center. There's a big BT area, and this is where you're going to use your grenades a lot. But I'm taking the bike up there. As soon as it starts raining, the bike turns off. And it has to go through a whole animation sequence, and the bike won't start. And then you're done the animation sequence, and then you can go again.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you drive 10 meters, there's BT. So it stops the bike. The BT animation happens where the the arm comes out and does this thing, and you're like, oh my god, this is painful.
Yeah.
And I because it was trying to cruise through here so fast, I died so many times.
So you got a whole bunch of holes in the ground, or what?
No, I reloaded.
Oh, because usually when you die, there'll just be a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
A big void out. I didn't die once. So what I did was, first of all, I didn't realize the bike. So what I did was, it starts raining, whatever, BT territory. I hop off the bike and I start walking, and I was just scanning with BB.
Yeah. And
then I would grenade the baddie.
Yeah.
And I found a route I wanted to take. So I just walked all the way along this route. And if he started getting doing his there's a BT really close by, I would wait, find it, grenade it, kill it, pick up the kylo crystals, keep on moving. And I did that all the way up and around. It took 7 grenades or something like that. But there's also a part where I don't know if I got too close or whatever, but the hands start doing the thing where it's walking. So I threw a piss grenade at it, and it made it into a little baby that was trying to fly away. And then I would hit it with a blood grenade, because when it was in the ground, it didn't seem to do anything to them. So anyways, I went all the way up, cleared out a route till I got to the point where a BB was putting his hand away.
Yeah.
And then I started walking back down the same route. And as I'm walking down, a little pop-up comes up on the screen, says, oh, your trike is almost destroyed because it's getting rained on. So I ran all the way down, and my trike was all rusted and brown, and smoke is coming off it. I was like, oh my God, it's going to get destroyed. So then I was like, okay, I'll spray it with a sprayer thing. Doesn't work on the trike.
You have to get in the garage.
So then I was like, fuck, I better motor it. So I drove all the way up, and I got up to the top, and then it stopped raining. So it was fine. But it was oh my God, it was destroyed, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah, the way I did it was I hopped on the bike. I tried to just speed run it, because a lot of times when you're in a big open area with BTs, you can just motor on through and you're fine. But getting up there, and it's there's so many corners and zigzags that you actually have to stop, get off your bike, do the thing.
Yeah.
But when I was doing it, I was okay, there's my 5 grenades. And so I'd go and change my grenades, and then I come back in, and I'm like, what? I still don't have any grenades. What the hell happened?
Oh, was it the empty grenade canister?
No, I would switch it out, but I was hitting some button that it just canceled the entire thing without having to hold it.
Yeah.
So it's great, because once you've cleared that route, the BTs aren't there anymore.
Well, that's the thing is after we go down and we fight the boss, whatever, I was like, well, let me do a delivery back. And I was like, oh, the path I cleared is clear.
Yeah.
I can just go through now. That's great. No
I've been
problem.
through several times, and it's just clear.
So I was like, that's cool. But we'll talk about this. We go down to Port Knot City, and we deliver. And then he's like, I want a bridge. I want a boat. And he's like, oh, there haven't been any boats. We've only got one boat, but it's owned by a private company. And he's like, let me guess, Fragile Express.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. And he's like, well, you better go talk to him and see if you can go. So when you go outside, we're supposed to go to the docks, whatever, talk. And as we go outside, the black goop comes, and we get slurped up, and a guy comes out of the goop.
Yeah.
And he's like, hi, how's it going? My name is Higgs. And as soon as he said his name was Higgs, I'm like, oh, the Higgs boson. And then he immediately goes, yeah, the God particle. And I was like, what the hell? Is he reading my mind here or what?
Yeah.
But again, they do more exposition. That means who knows what the fuck it means.
Yeah. I mean, he's got Doom's level 1,000 and understands everything that's going on. It's like, okay, well, can you share? Share a little wisdom with us?
I'll just have him attack.
Here's the boss.
Yeah. So I didn't find the boss wasn't hard or anything like that.
Super easy.
Just throw blood grenades at him. But it was crazy because it says you're fighting him. I'm like, I got 5 grenades or whatever. And as the fight starts, it pops up hey, look around on the ground. There might be other items to pick up. So I'm like, oh, there's a grenade over there and a blood bag. So I'm like, I'll take them all, whatever. Pick them up. And then I'm running around, and I'm, where's the guy? Where's the guy? And a little guy comes out of the sludge and is like, hey, over here. And he's throwing me grenades and blood bags. He was
What?
like a white or black. I don't even remember what color it was, but it was like Sam, but like sludge Sam. And he's like throwing shit at me to use in the fight.
I just stayed right on that first building that was floating up and down. I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, grenade.
Well, I only had 5, so I didn't have enough.
Ah.
So I saw like a ways away, you could like climb over a bus and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And they were like sitting on a building over there. So I went and grabbed those. And then I turned around and I'm like looking for the guy. Where is he? And then as I walked over, a sludge Sam was like, over here. And he was like
Okay.
throwing things at me. So I picked up a bunch of grenades and all this shit,
nice.
right?
Free grenades.
Yeah. And then you beat the tentacle monster and, you know, Die Hardman's like, whoa, you're the first human to ever kill a BT. You're the best and the greatest of all time. How did you get so good? It's like, I don't know. Just born this way, I guess. I don't
born
know.
this way. Literally the goat.
But
Born the goat.
He dies. A bunch of chiral crystals grow to the ground.
Yeah.
You can pick them up.
Slurp
and there's
'em all up.
also around, there's all the other grenades and stuff that were laying around. So I picked up all those grenades and everything like that. And then I started picking up the chiral crystals. And I noticed you have the little bottom right thing that says, like, you picked up 2 centigrams of chiral crystals. And you picked up 5. As I was picking them up, there was a mysterious, like, note that popped up.
Oh.
Let me see if I can get this big enough to see here. I took a screenshot of it because it popped up and it was gone so fast. I was like, what did that say? But then I saw if you go into the menu, there's like a log that you can see all the notes that came through. So this, in the midst of me, this PlayStation app fucking just is atrocious, dude. Here we go. Oh, I can't even. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So while I was picking it up, a note appeared that said, you prayed for dry weather at the sign of the sun. So that was just in the midst of me picking up all the crystals. This note said,
Weird.
you prayed for dry weather at the sign of the sun.
That's weird.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
So it was very weird.
That's very
anyways.
weird.
So yeah, we killed the boss and now we can get on the boat. You got on the boat,
I got on the boat.
but you did some other deliveries. And
Yeah, I
shit?
did a bunch of other deliveries before that happened.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to make sure that I got, all 17 deliveries done in this area before we moved on.
Yeah, I'm not probably going to do, I might do them all anyways. We have a question in the chat here. Is it trophy tracking message? No, I don't think so. This was like some sort of lore thing that came up it's in game. It's not like a separate pop-up overlay. This was part of the in-game thing. And if there is trophy tracking, I've never seen anything like that before, but it's possible.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did some missions. I've built the 2 mandatory things you have to build, a tower and a charger, because you have to build those.
Yeah.
And then I built another charger because when I was at Port Knot City, my bike was low. Not Port Knot City, Capital Knot City. And there was no charger running around. So I just like went out 2 feet into the out and I built one there, right?
I've in my run, there's been chargers everywhere. There's chargers.
Well, yes,
boxes,
there's a bunch of chargers
everywhere.
around in other places, but there was none like really close to
Yeah.
the Capital Knot City. So anyways, we're doing, the deliveries afterwards. Did you do anything different at all or no?
Nothing spectacular.
Yeah,
No,
just
I
deliveries?
just running deliveries back and forth.
Mine was the same too, except near Ludensfan, there's a whole area where the mules keep tracking you
Yep.
every time you go there. And I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I hit one with my trike? Wouldn't that be a funny gag and gaff?
That'd be a funny haha.
So I drove into one and he hit a rock and he's laying there all dazed on the ground, whatever. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he knocked like a pair of boots off of him so I could pick up a pair of boots. So I was like, that's funny. So I, was going through the territory and as they were coming out, I would try to hit them and I only hit the one guy.
Yeah.
Right as I'm getting ready to be finished up for the day, I'm driving through and another guy's there. I'm like, haha, here we go. And I hit him and he goes flying, whatever. I'm like, haha, whatever. And I get like, a message comes up and Die Hardman's like, oh, that guy died. You know what? I don't care how it happened, but now you're going to have to take care of it because if you don't take care of it, there's going to be a void out. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like, oh my God. So I go over to his dead body and it's like, pops up, put him in a body bag.
Yep.
So I put him in a body bag. And it's like, I have to take this guy to the fucking incinerator now? So I threw him on my back, hopped on my bike, drove up to the incinerator and fucking torched him.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, you could like, I wonder like if I could just take his body and like drop it on the ground somewhere and just destroy wherever I want to do, right?
You probably could. I mean, I guess that's why nobody has guns.
Well, we have them. What's the maser gun we have? We did get a maser gun. Oh, there's a quest you have to take to get a maser gun.
Yeah, I didn't get any.
Oh, maybe that's a DLC or a director's cut gun.
Maybe, yeah.
I think it's just an electricity gun, though. I don't think it kills them. But
yeah, I got nothing like that.
Yeah, so I was just like, holy fuck. So as I'm trying to pick up his body, the other mules are coming down and like hitting me with their sticks and they're like knocking off resin, knocking off metals. So I finally got his body going and yeah, drove him up to the incinerator.
Nice.
So, and then of course, as I'm driving to the incinerator down towards Capital Knot City, there's like BT infestation pops up. So then I'm like, fuck it. And I just drove through the whole open area to get up there.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is happening here? I never even thought that, oh, if I kill the guy, I'm going to have to dispose of his body. So now I'm going to be more careful going forward because I don't want to have to fucking deal with void outs of other people's bodies. It's crazy.
Yes.
Interesting chapter. I guess it's not chapter. Interesting segment.
Yep.
I'm interested to see like what's going to happen after this here.
Yeah, it was I started my play on Monday and ended on Thursday, I think. I got through everything on Thursday.
Yeah.
So busy trying to get other stuff done.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do all the deliveries, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Some of them are like, recover this from the mules or whatever.
Yeah, that's an optional delivery though, isn't it?
Well, I mean, everything's optional. We've done not all orders for Sam are necessary.
Oh yeah.
Only the ones that have the gold strand behind them are necessary.
Okay.
So if it's an order for Sam, you don't have to do it.
Oh, I just be doing them.
Yeah. So anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Had fun.
Very good.
Ready to play more.
Yes.
Yes.
That's going to bring us to the end of this episode of the StreamVoid podcast. If you like what you heard and know what you did, make sure you leave us a like.
Make sure you
tell us how we're doing on the old YouTube down there, or whatever it is you're watching this on or listening to this on.
Yeah.
Just let us know. And if you want to join the Discord, you can join the Discord. The link is down below, and you can join us in Game Club playing video games and discussing them as we go.
Yes, please do it.
Patreon.com/StreamVoid. That's the only way to assist this podcast with your hard-earned dollar dues. These are words that I say. Yeah. And with that being said, we will see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Au revoir.
Bye.
I mean, that was the first whole mission, carry your mom to the incinerator. I know, but that was like 6 hours ago or something like that. I wasn't thinking about like, oh, of course I have to burn up a body. And also the first one I drove into didn't die.
Yeah.
He was just dazed. It was the second one I hit that killed him. And then I'm driving away like, haha, got him. And fucking Die Hardman's like, hey, you got to do something with that body. I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, my God. So it's pretty interesting anyways. That's cool, though. You can just leave them around in new places. Yeah. So that's what happened when I played it before. I got killed by a BT and I repatriated, came back to life, and then I looked at the map and went to the area, and there's just a giant fucking crater in the map where I died. So I'm wondering if you, like, take a body up to, like, you know, the wind farm, if you just fucking nuke the wind farm, yeah, what would happen?
Yeah, right?
I'm sure the game would be actually over because you need the power, but who knows, right?
Yeah.
Pretty interesting stuff anyways. What's on the agenda for Mikey T today?
I don't know. Peaks Cat wants to play some Helldivers.
Helldivers? Never heard of it.
So maybe that'll be on the case. I'm going to try and lose some gear so I can get my insurance claims back.
Oh, you just got to sell it.
Yeah, probably.
Just got to sell that gear, baby.
Sell the gear, baby.
It's gone. Well, maybe it'll be gone, but you kind of need the wind farm to do anything in the game. Like, mission wise. So if it was gone, the game would probably be over because you can't link all of America.
Yeah. You need those links.
So if you die, no big deal. But I think if you take out infrastructure, then you're in trouble. Nuke your home? Yeah, do it. Do it, pussy.
You won't.
You won't do it, pussy. So yeah. I'm going to go to the grocery store,
The
maybe.
Grokes.
Maybe get some lunching. And then maybe do some vintage story. I'm going to consider it anyways. I'm going to consider it.
Yeah, consider it.
I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
Wait, which is the holiday? Is the 14th the holiday? No. What's the holiday this month?
It's Easter.
When is it?
Good question.
I asked, when is it?
31st.
Oh,
29th and 31st.
Oh, the end of the month. Okay. All right.
I don't know. I don't know what time. It all depends on Pixacat, really.
Spoil the bad character in Dune for me, Mikey, please. No, don't. No. Don't spoil it for me. Tell him in a private message.
Yeah, I'll tell you in a private message.
Because I'm going to not want to be spoiled. I don't know what time it's going to be. I don't know yet. If I get some nice lunching going, maybe shortly. The book is 40 years old or more. Yeah, and I ain't read it, buddy, and I'm reading it right now.
Well, it's just the acting.
Still.
And then the weird casting choice is
Clickety clack.
that's the weird acting choice right there. The weird casting choice.
Clickety clack. The attack of the keyboard is at. Yeah. I gotta figure out my vintage story. How I'm gonna do it. I need to name all the places. I need a world name. So I'm not gonna call it Jabum
Jabumbi.
because that's a weird name.
A world name for what?
My vintage story world.
Oh,
I was gonna
Jabumbi.
call it the like Kingdom of Jabum, but I think if that's not a very good YouTube name for a world.
Yeah.
Jabum. I think I need another name, and then I'll call like it'll be like the Bay of Jabum on the map or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, Lake Jabum. We'll see. Anyways, yes.
Very good.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I think
Hey, Wiener. Nap time, eh?
Food and some nap. Some food and a nap.
I think I'm gonna skip the nap probably, but maybe get some food.
Yeah, sounds good.
Keep an eye for the go live notification. The tank.
Yes. Do it. Will I stream? Who knows?
I'm talking about me. Forget Mikey.
Yeah.
Forget Mikey T33.
Do it.
Frank Herbert never finished Dune. I think the chapter was Dune book series and as a kid, but like now how he sort of wanted to end it. Yes, it's true. The app is fucked for alerts. What about
Fudge.
Discord?
Yeah, just be on Discord.
Yeah.
I mean, you responded to my message right away.
Yeah, I mean, Frank Herbert's son owns Dune, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants with it. So if he wants to add more books, more power to him. I know people don't like it, but they don't own Dune, so they don't got no say in it.
They don't. No say.
They're just always like, well, they didn't do more Lord of the Rings books. They don't do Lord of the Rings books. All Christopher Tolkien was compiled his notes. Why didn't they do that for Dune? I don't know. Why didn't they do that for Dune? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways. Have a sassy evening, afternoon, morning, night, or day.
Yes.
Yeah.